from the abyss, I exist once again. What were we saying? He's cheating? Did I cheat? What did I do? You definitely said it weird the first time. I didn't mean to, it happens. Has the bottom screen always been there? Only today. It was not there yesterday. Bottom screen, the pink? Yes. I don't know why everyone wanted the bottom screen, because, like, there's not a lot that shows up there most of the time, but people wanted this screen, so there it is. Enjoy. When the cutscene comes at the end, it's gonna look weird. Oh yeah, I might have to reposition that, I guess. I don't know how that plays out. Oh yeah, I need to switch out Inviso, man. He's kind of spent. And Legend says, so how's the team looking? I've been paying too much attention. Very watery. Yes. Let me show off my team real fast in all its extremely tiny bottom screen glory. You probably can't really see anything. Yeah, no, let me just make it a little bit bigger for a second. Let's, bam! I'll just cover that. We got Inviso, the gold deck, level 36. We got Anura, the Azumarill, level 38. We got 10 Samurai, the Dewat, level 32. And Adeline, the Ducklet, level 26. It currently has the experience share. But yeah, we have a lot of leveling up we need to do, man. A lot of leveling. We'll get there when we do, though. Can make a scene where you switch the screens? I could, but that's a lot of effort. Maybe for next stream. Gosh darn it. I just need to get to the left side of the rock. It'll be fine. Let's see, what are we saying? Probs so they can see your movesets and micromanage? That's fair. If people want to see me, like, choose my attacks. I got you. With popular demands. For me, I didn't realize it was that interesting, but if people want to see me choose the attacks, there we go, man. It's gonna be interesting, man, because, like, Pokemon's had a, bottom screen since Generation 4. Like, Generation 4, Generation 5, Generation 6, Generation 7. Oh, I'm never getting on that bike again. I couldn't get into the spot I needed to. But yeah, all of those generations have all had a bottom screen for your menuing. And now going into Generation 8, we gotta, you know, just use one screen again. Or at least, unless they want to do something crazy, but I kind of doubt it. There's Mario Party, the Mario Party game on Switch, that allows you to use multiple switches for one game. And I would love to do that with Pokemon, and hopefully, you know, they do that with other games as well. Like, you know, let's remake Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. But I don't know if they want to do all that. I'd like them to, though. It would be cool. Did not read that Clink is Wild Clink. It's not a clonk. It's definitely not a clonk. It is a clink. Yeah, you guys are inferring. He was obviously being family friendly. But yeah, if it was Clonk, you know, then, I mean, that sounds more like a rock type name, and it's definitely a steel type Pokemon. I don't know which way is the right way. I'm gonna try this. Yo, speaking of Let's Go Pikachu, man, I have a question for chat right now. Everybody in chat, even those of you that are lurking, if any of y'all are willing to answer this. If not, it's okay. But for Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, did any of you love wild battles? Like, when you're playing, like, through all these other generations, right? And you're in a cave, do you enjoy fighting, like, the Zubats and stuff? Or do you use repels? This is my question. This is what I want to know. Not if you think Let's Go is trash or not. I don't need all that. Just, do you enjoy wild Pokemon battles when you're going through caves? That is my question. Woman says, I did love most wild battles, but in caves I use repels. Okay, that's a fair answer. Dago says, I tried asking you the same question. Oh, you did? Okay, well, if you're asking me the same question, J-Globes, I love repels. Repels are my, like, favorite item, man. Like, I can't remember which generation it was, but the generation that adds the ability to, like, use the repel, and then after you use the repel, it's like, would you like to use another one? Oh, that was the greatest feature ever added into Pokemon, man, in my opinion. I could have sworn I bought some repels. Did I not buy any repels? Oh man, this cave is gonna be tough, man. Is what it is. Don't mind me, I just need to sneak on. Wait, can I turn right? There we go, that was weird. Oh, the game's lagging really bad. Oh, a max repel! Fancy that! I'll just go ahead and use that one. I mean, why not? Wait, it's not in this one? Oh, there it is, okay. One max repel. Chance Doctor saw wild battles as an annoying necessity and was too cheap to buy repels 95% of the time. Yo, that's fair. So it's something you find is annoying, but necessary. Winners, repels all the time until I realize that I'm underleveled for the next gen. Yeah? Would you usually be underleveled? That's fair. For me, I guess it depends on the game. Like, it's been a while since I've played Generation 4. But I can definitely say with Generation 1, I've never been underleveled, even like skipping every encounter that I can. Because I do the trainer battles, and the trainers give you more experience than wild Pokemon do. So, hence my curiosity about that. Because it's like, if you want to grind, why not fight the trainers? Because they give you, I think it's a 1.5 experience increase? Or is it not that big? Is it 1.1? I can't remember. Either way, you get more experience for fighting trainers than you do wild Pokemon. Air Slash? Is that better than Aerial Ace? Probably. Or maybe it's just the special version. But yeah, like Generation 1, no problems. Though again, I've never completed Pokemon Yellow. I'm told Pokemon Yellow could be a bit tougher, so I don't know what the scaling's like in that one. Generation 2, also really, really easy. The only time I felt like I needed to grind, and not just like from a Nuzlocke perspective, but just in general how the level curve is, would be for Claire. Claire is a huge increase when Jasmine, what's his name, Chuck, I think? Jasmine, Chuck, Price are all around the exact same level, so that's really weird. Let's see. Wilman says, but I also agree that grinding is tedious, and if this is the first step to doing away with the grind, I'm okay with that. Got you, got you. Big Lobes, this one now, not Black 1, Black 2, started the back-to-back repel. Oh, did it? Oh, okay. I didn't know that, because I never played Black 2 or White 2 before. So I guess I just assumed it was Generation 6. Ooh, a Rock Gem. D-Trin says, to a certain extent, Wild Battles gave you the chance to get a new Pokemon, but after 7 Zubat in a row, no thank you. Yeah, no, I hear you, man. I can't go that way. I wish I could. It would be nice. Legend says, I enjoy the suspense surprise of finding new Pokemon when a new game comes out, or when a young player like me goes back to play an old gen and knows nothing, but in post-game or going back to grab items with Surf, Strength, Rock, Climb in the middle of the game, those Poké Dollars are going towards max repels. Okay, okay. And well, Mid, yeah, how will you know the Pokemon's moveset if you don't fight them? This is true. For me, generally, my experience with most of the Pokemon games, I just kind of go through. Like, if I see a trainer use a cool Pokemon, like say they use like Psyduck and I want a Psyduck, I'll look at the Pokedex and be like, oh, I can get the Psyduck there, and then I'll go to catch the Psyduck, and I have a vague idea of what it does because I saw it. Or I'll see a Pokemon that I've never seen before, like say a Dewpider, and I'll catch the Dewpider, and I'll find out what it does as I continually move along. Same thing with like Wimpod, and yeah, Wimpod was like in the field instead of like just something that you randomly encountered. Let's see, formulas express the forces behind electricity, connection to Pokemon, and humans and Pokemon themselves. This is my ideal place. Have to go in order to save Pokemon and protect the very friend that I have to stop. I wonder who that is. Doesn't make any sense to me. The Pokedex cheats and tells you where it is now? Lame? No. Since Generation 1, like Pokemon Red, if you fight a Pokemon, like if you go against a trainer and you see a Pokemon, your Pokemon gives you the scene category. It doesn't give you the Dex entry, so you don't know what type the Pokemon is, I believe. And it doesn't tell you like the height and like, you know, this Pokemon, it's 14,000 degrees or whatever. It doesn't tell you all that. But it does tell you an area that you can catch it. Just kidding, you would look it up? Okay. I thought you were serious. I will attack the Clink. And you will... Oh, wait. Let's go all in with the Rain Dance, yeah? I didn't realize it was going to be a triple battle, but whatever. I'm sure we'll do just fine. Let's get rid of the Sand Slash. And if we could also, Bubble Beam the, Pheasant, I guess? Let's see. Doctor says, Wild Encounters also force players to engage with the battle system, at first. But later on, they're just something that's accepted to exist. Yeah. Like, I feel like the wild battles definitely help you. Like, you know, Pokemon Red, Pokemon Gold. I feel like the wild battles are set up in a really good way that allows you to, you know, start to get an understanding for the game. But going into the later generations, I don't know, it feels like you can just kind of mash buttons and you'll be fine. And there's plenty of trainers with extremely weak Pokemon in comparison to the older games. Though, not that they were super overpowerful or anything before that. I'm sure you get what I mean. At least I hope. You don't remember who that is, Legend? But I probably don't want to know anyways. No! Adeline, rest in peace! Why do they have to focus Adeline? Rude? Ouchies. Jacob says, I went through Gen 6 and 7 without repels. I thought that I would see something interesting, but all I saw was trash. Yeah, rest in peace, man. You know, not everyone's gonna like every design. Yeah, personally, I enjoy almost every single Generation 7 design. Generation 6, like, I like the typing and the moveset of, I think it's, Barbaracle or something like that. Like the water rock Pokemon of that generation. Oh, geez, this is not going very well. This is not going very well at all. But yeah, I like the moveset. I like the typing. I'm not a huge fan of the design. I think the design looks a little silly. I think, you know, it could have looked a little bit cooler. But it's not the end of the world. Man, this is very painful. And Doctor says, sees it kind of like Breath of the Wild. They're trying to trim the fat and get the game down to the best parts. It's not a mainline game, but doing that is one way to bring the Go-only crowds to the main series. Well, what you're saying is technically untrue. It is a mainline game. If you watch the press conference when they were announcing Pokemon Let's Go, they said right then and there that Pokemon Let's Go is a mainline or series game. So again, I can understand how you could very easily think that it's a spin-off because it has Go in the title. Legend says, so you're in Chargestone. That Staryu that you were curious about last time is 2 towns away. Okay, well that's good. Oh man, I don't think I should keep going through the cave, but I'm already so far through. Let's just believe in Anura. Hopefully we can make it. That guy bodied me. I don't want to fight them. I'm so weak right now. Can we just go through? Oh, Repel's effect wore off. Feels bad, man. Oh wait, that guy's a doctor. He'll heal me. We need to talk to him. Are they intending to keep the series like Let's Go in the future? No, again in the press conference what they were saying is that with Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee is essentially a remake or reimagining of Pokemon Yellow. So it still has, but it's a main series game because a lot of people were thinking it was going to be like Go where it has like, you know, you just kind of tap the screen or whatever and you just use the one attack over and over again. And you don't have a lot of control over your Pokemon. But no, it controls the exact same way as all the main series games. So far, the only difference that we know is the fact that catching Pokemon is different. But, you know, doing the 8 gyms, fighting Team Rocket, fighting the Elite Four, all of that's the same. Is effectively Pokemon Yellow 2, just wild Pokemon's different. But, as for it being main series, they said it's a main series game, and that Generation 8 would, or they didn't say Generation 8, but Pokemon 2019 would not be the exact same as Let's Go, and that it has been in development before Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, so it will not be influenced by that game. They've said depending on how successful the game ends up being. Wait, was this other trainer? Nope. Alright, I don't want to have to fight a Pharisee. But yeah, depending on how successful the game is, they will either produce a second, like, branching main series. So they'll have 2 main series. A Let's Go series and a just straight Pocket Monster series. But currently, if you look at the Japanese names for the Pokemon games, they're divided into Pocket Monsters and Pokemon. Pocket Monsters is mainline, and Let's Go Pikachu is under the brand Pocket Monsters, so it's mainline. Versus like Pokemon Snap is just Pokemon. It's not Pocket Monsters Snap in Japan. It's just Pokemon Snap. That's how they differentiate. Know what? I'm here at Professor Juniper's request. I'm researching a Pokemon called Tynamo, but there aren't very many and they don't seem very strong. Well, I can't help you. I'm not looking around for that. But yeah, again, it literally just depends on how successful it is. I would imagine it's going to be really, really successful, but I don't know if it'll be so successful that they want to make it, that they want to continue to make games. Because the idea is that it's going to convince people that have been out of the, because yeah, it's for 2 different people. A lot of people think it's just for the Go audience. It's definitely not. The idea is to get a lot of people that played like Red, Blue, Yellow, maybe Gold, Silver, but they fell off after that. After the Pokemon craze, they never came back in. They felt alienated by all the new Pokemon. They want to try to get these people to play a new Pokemon game. And then also, obviously, yes, the Go audience, because the Go audience is literally, what, like tens or hundreds of millions of people? I can't remember how big it is, but it's obscene. So, we'll see. But, you know, there's obviously a huge difference between a mobile game and a Switch game. Mobile game's free. Switch game, you gotta buy a $300 Switch, and then you gotta buy a $60 game, so $360. And then, you know, if you want to buy like the Poke Plus as well, like it's kind of expensive. Let's see. Nurse Joy is in this cave somewhere. Yo, man. Any nurses that want to help me out in this cave, I appreciate it. They're good people. They're doing good work. Legend really hopes that Vinx finds the cool thing that he walked by in the recent past. I only move forward, Legends. So they're giving y'all a test game? No? It's not a test game, it's a bridge game. The idea is that Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, they're standalone. They're not really supposed to be followed up. That's not the idea. But if it's very, very successful, it will become a partner series to the normal mainline one. It's weird to say, but it's like what's the best way to phrase this, right? Okay, this is the best way to put it. It's like the new Super Mario Brothers series versus Mario Galaxy, Mario Odyssey. The new Super Mario Brothers series is canon and mainline. The 3D Mario games are also canon and mainline, even though they both play so extremely differently. It's a different branch. You have the branch of 3D games and 2D games, but they're both mainline Mario. Hi there, Senpai. It's nice to finally be able to talk to you in person. I'm Professor Juniper. You accepted the Pokédex and came all the way out here with your partners. Here, I'll evaluate your progress for you. So, Senpai, you've seen 83 Pokemon up to this point. I see, thank you. This is a token of my gratitude. Oh, a Master Ball! Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. This Master Ball is the most powerful kind of Pokeball. You can catch any Pokemon without fail. Your needs are about meeting Pokemon. Don't let a chance get away. Still, I'm amazed how much Pokemon distribution changes in 2 years. That means my research will never end. Though you could say that's what makes it fun. Professor Juniper! Good choice not trying to find a Dynamo. Stupid low encounter rate. Yeah, nah, man. And if there's no reward, forget that. Why, if it isn't Skyla... This is Skyla. She's Mistralon City's gym leader. Are you surprised, Professor? You did ask for a lift in my plane to cross Swiss Mountains since you can't reach, what is that? Opalissa City by foot? You're right, but I have a quick favor to ask first. I want a look at Celestial Tower. Do you mind waiting till I'm through? See you, Senpai. Be sure to always get along with all kinds of Pokemon. Honestly, I can't tell if she's just laid back or she's not paying attention to anything outside her head. Apple sure doesn't fall far from the tree. What's next? Are you coming to my gym to challenge me? Or are you going to follow the professor to Celestial Tower and do some training? As long as I get to battle with the strong trainer, I'm fine either way. Do I actually get a choice? Is the game actually giving me a choice? It's been a long time since that's been a thing. Okay. Use the Master Ball and Magikarp? Yeah, you're right. And your Pokemon for 60? I mean, that's something you just kind of have to get used to. Like, there's a sense of entitlement, I think, for Pokemon to be $40. And it's like, it was $40 because it was a main price handheld game. You know, it was always full price. And now that Pokemon's coming out on Switch, it's going to be full price. Let's Go Pikachu, it's going to be $60. Pokemon 2019, it's going to be $60. Any other Pokemon game that comes out, be it spin-off, main series, whatever, they're all going to be $60. If it comes out on Switch, it's a $60 game, as long as you know it's a full retail release. Welcome to the City of the Skies, Mr. Lawn City. Here's a souvenir for you. Oh, a Sharpie. Increase the power of flying type moves. Wonders if Vinx will try the same thing that young Legend did when this game came out. If it's fight the gym leader, that is what I'm gonna do. As soon as I figure out where that is. But right now we're investigating this place. Oh, Pokemon battling's the same as the structure of planes? Totally. Winner never used the Master Ball in a Legendary ever since the stat screen started showing the ball used. Oh yeah? That's interesting, because yeah, that was Generation 3, wasn't it? Where they started showing the ball on the status screen, I think? I want to say that was Generation 3. It wasn't Gen 4, was it? When you use the move Fly, you can return to a Pokemon Center you've already visited. You there. Do you have the Ace Pilot medal? We pilots figure that's the coolest medal of them all, so I thought a cool customer like you might have it. Nope, I don't collect medals. Think you're paying $60 for Mystery Dungeon? If they make a Mystery Dungeon game, and it's for Pokemon Switch, and they go all out, you know, they're making like a full like 3D Mystery Dungeon game, it's going to be $60. It's going to be $60. But like, if they were to do a digital download only thing, I could imagine it being $30 or $20. It just depends on what they want to do. But again, if I remember right, like all the Pokemon like Ranger and all the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games have all been like $40 games, right? They've all been full retail price. If they're all full retail price, I imagine it'll continue to be the same way. It's just how it is, man. If you're playing on an actual console, you're gonna have to pay console prices, not them handheld prices. Alright, where is the gym? It's over here, isn't it? No, that's the plane place I was just in. Where's the gym? Oh, it's right here. Yo, let's go, Skyla. I'm not scared. What's up? Uh-oh. Wind is strong. Why, hello there. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Allow me to apologize by giving you this fresh water. It is 3? What's 3? This gym is a wind tunnel. When the propellers in the back start spinning quickly, you'll be blown away like a certain someone just was. You think the wind will blow, stay hidden behind a wall and wait for it to stop. By the way, flying-type Pokemon have more weaknesses than you might expect, including to rock, electric, and ice-type moves. Oh, I sure do wish I had any ice-type attacks, that'd be cool. Oh my. Oh, the Pokeball thing? Oh, okay, so it was Generation 3? Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I wanted to say it was Generation 3, but I was like, I don't know if I can sign off on that. But I want to say, I'm glad I was right. Yeah, there's a lot of random things I know about Pokemon, just in general, going from Generations 1 to 7. But like, you know, like I know a lot of things like combat-wise, but like more just random trivia things of the different generations, I don't know that too much. especially because it's been so long since I've played most of them. But now that we've been doing like the Nuzlocke for Gold, the Nuzlocke for Emerald, and now this Mono Water Challenge for Generation 5, we're getting back there, man. We're getting back. All these random things are popping to my attention, and yeah, especially for Black 2, White 2, because with these games I never played them before. I've never played Black 2 or White 2. I played Black. I played Black 1. It was the only Generation 5 game I ever played. I was feeling a lot of burnout at that point for the series. Uh-oh. Well, that's fine. That's a big deal. Let's just keep on going, baby. Oh, Banks, you want Ice Punch and such? I sure do. Where do you get Ice Punch? That's how you felt at 7? What was I saying? I missed it. Oh, just about, like, being knowledgeable about Pokemon things? Or, oh, the burnout. Got you. Yeah, no. Because, I mean, it hits everyone at different times. And some people, not everyone gets the burnout. Because, yeah, Generation 5, man, it felt, like, so routine at that point. You know, fight the 8 gyms, fight the evil mean team that want to go use the legendaries to destroy or take over the world. And, you know, then go beat the Elite Four, and while you're at it, go fill up that Pokedex. I mean, and it's not a bad, like, system, it's not a bad routine, just, I don't know. I was kinda not feeling it as much as I was playing, Pokemon Black. But, yeah, no, Generation 6, it really helped. Yeah, Generation 6 really helped that I was living in the area I lived in. Because, I lived in Melbourne CBD, and I lived a 5-minute walk away from, the Nintendo experience, and I could interact with over like hundreds of other players. Like I could literally walk down the street and like pass to a random person and they would probably also play Pokemon. If I could trade or battle with them. And yeah, no, there is Poke Melbourne, which was the Pokemon community there. Ouchies. And yeah, they were super cool people, man. They were super cool people to hang out with. Had a lot of fun. And then yeah, Generation 7, I was back here in the US for that one. But yeah, no, the games were so different. There's no gyms. The evil team, like, is there, but, like, there's a twist to it, so I enjoyed that. And the totem battles were really, really cool, changes to the, system. Instead of fighting these gym leaders, you would fight these really, really powerful giant Pokemon. It made it interesting to me. And just, you know, the fact that it was like the first 3D Pokemon game. Because yeah, like Generation 5 has these 3D aesthetics, but it's definitely still a 2D game. Like these sprites right here, like they're pure 2D. Generation 6, it is technically 3D models, but you were still moving in a grid system. So, and the Pokemon did have 3D models, but yeah, everything felt so restricted. It felt like it was restricted on a 2D plane. Versus Generation 7, like you could just move around freely. That was really cool. I enjoyed that a lot. The routes were very different to explore. It was a very fresh experience. Alright, Legend saying the tutor's in Driftville, and you can farm the required item with the Sea Gear side mode that's still available. Well, that's cool. I don't think I'm gonna go out of my way for that. But that is, I don't know, it depends. If I feel like I need Ice Punch, then we might make the stop for that. But yeah, one of the gym leaders is Dragon type, aren't they? And why is this thing not going down? Can we try Focus Energy, I guess? Oh no, it detects! It's nice how Focus Energy works in this generation. Because it does not do that in Generation 1. Jacob says, I only knew 3 people who played. And it wasn't a twist for Gen 7 for you. It was expected. I mean, I also expected it, but I still enjoyed the presentation. Like, what were they called? Team Aether? Yeah, Team Aether, it wasn't a big surprise, but either way, it was interesting to me. Legend says you're walking up to Gym 6, Gym 7, and Champ use dragons? Okay, that's good to know. No, I can't get Ice Beam somewhere, can I? Is Ice Beam a little bit easier to access by chance? I imagine it would be, it usually is. But I don't know. Yeah, I'll forget to focus energy for Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet's a pretty cool move, I like priority. He'll get bodied. Okay, where's my healing items? Got potions, let's use them. Poor Igviso. And super potion, there it is. One for you. And one for you. Perfect. Ice Punch won't help against Swanna. Yeah, Swanna is water flying, but not too concerned about Swanna. Y'all do just fine. Winner says, I didn't like how they revealed almost every new Gen 7 Pokemon before the game came out. Wanted to be surprised and there was nothing left. The ones that weren't revealed were nearly impossible to find during normal gameplay. Yeah, it wasn't, yeah, Dewpider wasn't rare, was he? Because, yeah, Dewpider wasn't released in, the, like, promotional material. But to be fair, Generation 7 didn't have a lot of new Pokemon. Because, like, their new Pokemon were, like, the Alolan ones. And they showed off all the Alolan ones. And they showed off most of the, like, actual new Pokemon. So that was definitely tough. Yeah, I think there might have been like 2 Alolans they didn't show off. I think that was like Golem and something else. I don't remember. Maybe it was just Golem, his line. I honestly don't remember. The ones that weren't revealed. Oh yeah, you already read that. You still don't know everything in 6 and 7? Yeah, 6. Like, I'll admit, like, Generation 6, I think, has the most boring story out of every single generation. Like, I mean, yeah, Generation 1 didn't really have a story, but it was still less boring. I still found it less boring than Generation 6's story. I did enjoy the game, though. Without a doubt. What does Feather Dance do? Oh, lowers attack. I don't need that. Roost is where it's at. Yeah, Generation 6's story was pretty lame, but I enjoy Lumio City. Lumio City is probably my favorite city in any Pokemon game. I think it's pretty cool. Man, this wind goes way too frequently. Run. Oh, that's a dead end. Oh, ain't that great. Okay, let's try this again. Made it. Oh, geez. Alright, how are we doing on HP? Yeah, no, we're good. Alright. What do you guys think? Can I take the gym leader first try? Easy peasy? Easy peasy, maybe? Oh, we'll definitely save. Let's see, man. But yeah, that's definitely a trend with like Generation 6, Generation 7. We're getting like less and less new Pokemon. Alright, she's excited. Can we beat? I think so. Good luck, thanks man, I appreciate it. Move that? Ew. They use Psychic Flying, right? Yeah, I guess we'll... Like, I can heal my Pokemon, but that does not give them back the PP for their moves. I always forget about that before I go to fight a gym leader. I just don't think about it. Go Octail number 2. Oh, he is so fast, man. Oh, we in there. You always do something to the old ones. Yeah, they did Mega Evolution in Gen 6. and then the Alolan forms in Gen 7. I'm curious what they'll do in Gen 8. Swanna? Okay, for Swanna, yeah, let's send in 10 Samurai. It's like, I would really like to see the variations again. I think that has a very huge impact on gameplay. But I like the idea of the Mega Evolutions. The Mega Evolutions are really cool, but like, they're only giving them to so many Pokemon, and worse than that, you can only Mega Evolve one Pokemon on your team. So you could have a team full of Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. Like you could have Gengar, Salamence, Blastoise, Charizard, what were some of the others? Alakazam, and oh, I was fainted. I was not paying attention. What's a good 6th one? Already did Gengar. Who was Sableye. We'll put him on there. I don't think he was too good. But yeah, no, you could have all 6 of those Pokemon. You can only Mega Evolve one of them. And I think that kind of takes away from the enjoyment of that. But the like variation forms or the Alolan forms, like those, you can just have that on your team. Like if you have a, I don't know, if you have the Muck that is Dark Poison, like you're good. You can also have a Golem, what is he, Electric Rock? Like you could just have those, man. And so they have different types, they had access to new moves, they had different stats. That's really, really cool, and I think it's a great way to revitalize old Pokemon. And I think it helps with the problem that, you know, with like each generation, oh, the Hyper Potion. But yeah, that helps with the problem with like with each generation, we're getting more and more Pokemon. Like I think right now it's like 807 or something like that. Like there's so many Pokemon, and that can be a very daunting experience, especially from people that feel the need to catch them all, you know? So instead, if it's like, oh, you know, you can catch this Golem or you can catch that Golem, it's not as big a deal. And that also helps for the future of Pokemon, because, you know, now that it's all 3D and we're working with HD models and stuff like that, there's all these animations they have to do, and people want Pokemon to follow them. And it's like, the further along you go with that, the harder it becomes to add all these features to all these Pokemon. Because it's like, you know, if you have Azumarill, you need to model all the things for that. All the idle animations, walking animations, attacking animations, herd animations. And then, you know, for each other Pokemon, you should do that for all of them. Versus, if they're just variation differences, like, you don't have to do different animations for normal Vulpix and Alolan Vulpix. I mean, yeah, they're going to be slightly different, yeah, but it's, I think it's easier to manage in the grand scheme of things. I think it's a good way to go. But I don't know if they'll do that or if they'll do something new. Because, I mean, everyone assumed they would keep up with Mega Evolution, but Mega Evolution, man, that was Gen 6 only. We didn't get any Mega Evolutions in Gen 7. But again, I feel like there's an added chance that we won't get new forms, is going from Sun and Moon to Ultra Sun and Moon. Ow. You know, I really did say that I didn't think I'd have much trouble with Swanna. I was absolutely wrong about that. Jeez, man, the Swanna is wrecking me. Let's go with a revive on Azumarill. And yeah, it's gonna be... Yeah, we didn't get any new Alolans in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. But with like Gen 6, when we got Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, we got like Mega Beedrill and stuff like that. We got a lot of new Pokemon, so it's like, what's going on over there? Oh yeah, you're faster than me, I forgot. Flinchton couldn't move. Well, ain't that just dandy? Oh, nice. Oh, Megas in 7? Yeah, we didn't get any Megas in 7, man. Which again, you know, I really liked Mega Pokemon. Like Mega Gyarados, oh my goodness, Mega Gyarados. Like, his design's not the best, but I love his typing. You know, he goes from Water Flying to Water Grass, or Water Flying to Water Dark. That is so strong. And he goes from having Intimidate a Moxie, or no, not Moxie, Mold Breaker. Like, that is so powerful. Gyarados was such a strong Pokemon because of that. Water Grass, yeah, I misspoke there. I was thinking about the fact that, like, when I was playing with Gyarados in, like, competitive teams, I would be going against, like, say, Grass-type Pokemon, and I could use normal Gyarados with his Water Flying typing, and, you know, get my hit in. And then once they realize I'm not going to Mega Evolve my Gyarados, I am Mega Evolving him. So I was becoming more vulnerable to Grass, but they didn't realize that, so they didn't go for the Grass-type attack. They were going for either, like, say, a setup move, or they're switching Pokemon, and I'm just becoming more powerful and taking advantage of that. Like, I had options in the fact that I could or could not Mega Evolve, and switch abilities, switch typing. That is so strong. That is so incredibly powerful. But, yeah, we beat Skyla! You're an amazing Pokemon trainer. My Pokemon and I are happy because for the first time in quite a while, about 2 years, I'd say, we could fight with our full strength. An official League Gym badge. This is just a stepping stone. Yo, we did it, guys. Thanks for the mind games. Why am I not surprised? Yo, man, that's what makes it fun, dude. That's what makes it fun. And that is definitely something Mega Evolution has over Alolan forms, because they are always those types. Wow, hot stuff. With that many gym badges, Pokemon up to level 70 will obey you. Also, I want you to have this TM so that you'll always remember this Pokemon battle. Yo, acrobatics. I love this move, man. It's so good. I wonder what Professor Juniper is up to. I did promise her riding my plane. Guess I gotta go do that. I've been saying for about 2 years. I don't think you made that nod black white one clear enough, Skyla. You're right. Time for a quick hop in my plane. Hey, where did Professor Juniper get to? I wonder if she's still doing research in Celestial Tower. Could I ask you to go get the professor? I've got to finish flight preparations at Mistralon Cargo Service. Okie dokie. Nah, don't worry, I got you. Yo, that was a good gym battle, man. Like, I didn't do any grinding on my way here. Like, yeah, we fought the trainers on our way here, but we didn't go out of our way to grind like we had to do for Elisa. Elisa wrecked me really hard, and then we did Clay, I think his name was, and he was ground type, so that was super easy. So yeah, I was worried about Skyla. I was like, I'm not grinding. This game seems like it might want a little bit of that. But yeah, no, the fight was hard. The fight was tough. We definitely had to use items. But yeah, we came out on top. Pardon the caption fill, the emphasis was necessary. Hyper Potion OP. Yo, that Hyper Potion came in dandy, man. Good stuff. I have a request for you. Please battle me. If I have to. But yeah, no, man. Generation 6, Generation 7 is, weird as they were, man. I did still enjoy them. Like, Generation 6, like, what really helped me to enjoy that game was the fact that, like, there was so many, like, little things. Like, number one, the, Destiny Bond. Destiny Bond was made in Generation 6. Because, I did one tournament. I did one competitive tournament for Generation 5, and I didn't understand, like, how difficult IV breeding was at the time. I remember trying to build my team ahead of time and learning about IV breeding because I didn't know it existed before. Because I knew about effort values. I'd known about effort values since Generation 4, but I was only just learning about IV. Yo, big joker with those. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, with the IVs, right? Like, I eventually came to realize that it was pretty much random on, like, what IVs I was going to get, and so it just wasn't worthwhile. Like, I remember, I think I was, like, breeding Pokemon for about 4 hours, and I got one perfect IV, and I was like, wow, this is a complete waste of my time. And so I went into that tournament without perfect IVs, and I actually placed pretty high, so, like, IVs are important, but strategy's much more. But then in Generation 6, they did the Destiny Bond thing. And so, like, if the parents had good IVs, then you could breed that onto the kid, at least 5 of them, and only the 6th one was random. And you only need 5 perfect IVs on almost every Pokemon. It's extremely rare you need 6 IVs for a competitive Pokemon. So that was just beautiful. It made getting into the competitive scene so much easier. Legend saying 1 out of 32 chance to get a perfect IV, and then Destiny Knot for the 5 out of 6 chance to transfer the correct one. Yes. So if you had a Pokemon, like say you have a friend, right? Like say you have a friend that has a Pokemon with like all those IVs, the perfect IVs, then you could he could trade that to you, and then you could breed that Pokemon you want as long as you know it was compatible, and you'd be good to go. Like you would get 5 of those IVs. I mean, maybe you know the one you missed out on wasn't the IV that you wanted, but bam, that's 4 IVs. That's so good. That's so strong. That's so powerful. It's so fast. It's so accessible. I really enjoyed that. You never EV trained till Gen 6 and you've never IV trained? Yeah, that's fair, man. Because, like, unless you're doing, like, competitive battling, EV training and IV training is extremely overrated. Like, I know a lot of people that feel like they have to, you know, EV train or IV train and have the perfect nature and have the perfect moveset and plan out their team before they turn the game on. It's like, whoa, man. You don't need to do all that. But that's how some people feel, that's what some people think. And I don't have anything against that. Like, by all means, if you do that, you're gonna have a much easier time going through the whole game. But, like, for example, I didn't know about effort values till Generation 4, but even when I learned about them, that was only, like, post-game stuff for me. If I beat the game and then I wanted to play against my friends, then I would do effort value training. But I wouldn't do that. Like, going into Generation 5, I knew about effort values, but I wouldn't go out of my way. I would play the game just like I am right now. Whatever abilities my Pokemon get, that's cool. Whatever natures they have, that's cool too. Whatever, yeah, whatever IVs, EVs they get, man, like, it's whatever. It's literally whatever. I did not mean to attack that ducklet. In Pokemon, there's tall grass and there's actual tall grass. I know, right? It's so weird. Bikes and actually tall grass don't mix, as I'm sure you've already noticed. Yes. You know, you're really rude, guys. I didn't ask to be hit by all these air slashes. And why does it have to be a triple battle, guys? Can't we, like, not do that and say we did? The Aqua Tail will finish him off. That'll be fine. And then you use Return. Perfect! But, yeah, nah, man. Like, it did help. The accessibility is a really nice thing. I'm glad more people are able to do that. Oh yeah, and Super Training. Super Training was in Generation 6. Because yeah, I didn't think about that. Because a lot of people didn't know effort values existed. I only got into it because I was like playing with people online. But yeah, in Generation 6, they start to show you the stats, right? Because you could train with those bags and those mini games to increase your attack, your defense, whatever. I love Super Training. Was it very slow paced compared to like, you know, just EV training with like the Pokemon herds or whatever it was called? Yes, it was a lot slower. But for people that didn't understand all of the mechanics, it was very easy to grasp. It was extremely accessible, and I love that. Big Joker saying, good stream, bro. Big fan. Yo, thanks. I appreciate it, man. Yo, always cool to hear someone's enjoying the stream. How you doing, good sir? Let's see. What do we need to do? We need, yeah, let's definitely heal Inviso. He could use that. Oh yeah, that's right. We're looking for some tower to find, what's her face? Juniper? Yo, invalid Twitch username? Did we get it wrong? Let's see. BIGGOKER 17. Oh, you put the @ there. You can't do the @. You can't put the @ there, J-Globes. It doesn't work like that. But, what was I doing? You're hosting me? Yeah, I saw the host earlier. Thanks again. But get out of my face. Yo, Cincino? Oh man, I don't like Cincino. Because I used to play against those and like... Because I only did one like VGC tournament, right? For Black and White. But I did play the game like competitively against like other hardcore players online all the time. And I would use a mono water team like I am doing now. And Cincino could learn Bullet Seed and it could learn the ability Skill Link. And yeah, that would just wreck me, man. Wrecked me so hard. Legend says, I still find it hilarious how if a pleb uses a shoutout, then the bot automatically repeats the most recent shoutout that a mod did. Yeah, it's pretty useful, man. Get out of here, Cincino. But what were we talking about? Oh yeah, super training. So super training was really cool, and I was getting pretty good at it, man. Like I remember, like I would be walking to like the grocery store, and so like I couldn't focus so much to like do all the like menuing that I would need to do like more advanced EV training. But I could like just click on the like giant polka dolls or whatever it was. I can't remember. There's like these giant dolls you would like throw balls at and stuff. And yeah, I can do that while walking to the grocery store. Easy peasy. Fungus? Yo, get that fungus out of here. Yeah, that was really neat. And yeah, Generation 7? Because yeah, Generation 7 showed you your effort values in the hexagon thing as well. I don't remember if they had anything to increase it though. I know they didn't have super training. Don't you need a stylus? Nah, man. I got my handy dandy controller. That's all I need. Celestial Tower? At the very top of the tower, there's a big bell. Heard that when you ring it, it pleases the spirits. That's cool. Celestial Tower. It's a giant memorial. I wonder if this building was built in a place with many ghosts and psychic-type Pokemon, or if those Pokemon gathered here because it was built. Good question. Alright, how were things with Skyla? Oh my, you won the jet badge! Well then, the plane should be ready to fly then. Thanks for coming to get me. Take this as thanks. Try using it. Ooh, lucky egg, let's go, dude! Yo! Giving that lucky egg to a Pokemon to hold increases the amount of experience points received in battle by a little bit. Having strong Pokemon will make it easier to fill your Pokedex pages. Okay, I'll be waiting for you in Mr. Lawn City. Nice! Yo, man, I didn't know she would just give me the lucky egg. Let's put that on somebody right now. Oh wait, it's this bag? Yo, lucky egg! We're gonna give that to, guess Inviso? Or, I mean, Anura's already, like, he doesn't need the lucky egg. Let's just give it to Inviso. That will do for now. And what's up with you, guy? This is Celestial Tower. Pokemon are laid to rest. Okay, so it's like Lavender Town's Pokemon Tower. Ring the bell, nothing happens? Oh, rip. I wasn't gonna go ring the bell, but now I know I'm not missing out on anything. I mean, I could catch some ghost Pokemon, but again, you know, I'm trying to do a Mono Water playthrough, so I'm gonna go ahead and let them be. You don't need any spooky ghosts. Cyclone says, well, it's official. As of today, I have a place to live in October that's outside where I live now, almost. Just have to somehow be accepted as a tenant first. Yo, that's awesome, Cyclone! You know, so come October, you can challenge me in things and race where applicable. Oh yeah? Yo, man, are you gonna get into speedrunning and stuff, Cyclone? Is that what you're saying? Or do you just mean like Mario Kart? Because I don't have Mario Kart on Switch. Yeah, if you want to play me in Smash Brothers, that we can do. I'm down. Cause yeah, like I'll definitely play some Smash Wii U before Smash Ultimate comes out. And when Smash Ultimate comes out, I'll be playing a lot of that. And when Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu comes out, I'll be playing that. I want to like battle and trade with people. I think that'll be a lot of fun. I'll probably also try to learn how to speedrun the game, depending on like how intensive it is. Like without a doubt, I will do a speedrun in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Whether it becomes like one of my main speed games, that we'll have to see. It depends how much fun I have. But the potential's there, I think. You'll race me in games you feel good at, but not necessarily speedrun them? That's fair, Ben. Alright, so where... Oh yeah, that's right, she's in the building. You told me before, I forgot. Yeah, people can give me hints and stuff for this game, I don't mind. Looks like the professor's reached a stopping point in her investigation. Ready to hop aboard my plane? Yup. Okay, Skyla, we're ready. Please take us to... what is that? Lintimus Town. Oh, Bianca! Wait! You guys, wait! I wanna fly too! I'm gonna do some research in Reversal Mountain. Bianca, you're here? Starting to show the dedication of a serious researcher these days. Okay, everyone, off we go to Lintimus Town? That's so weird. Finally, it's time to fly the Unova skies. Alright, here we go, guys. Only the top airlines for us. And Doctor wishes it was easier to race games without being a speedrunner of them. I mean, it is. Everyone can definitely race with people. But, like, obviously, if you are racing, that in and of itself is a type of speedrunning. If you're trying to beat the game fast, you're speedrunning. But you might not consider yourself a speedrunner because, you know, that's just not how you identify. Well, I suppose I should tell you why I brought you out here. Karen told me that a group of people calling themselves Team Plasma are planning to use legendary Pokemon to take over the Unova region. As you may know, in the Unova region there are 2 legendary Dragon-type Pokemon, Reshiram and Zekrom. But 2 years ago, Reshiram and Zekrom each recognized the trainer as a hero. They are following those trainers. So Team Plasma shouldn't be able to use the Dragon-type Pokemon. That's true. What could they be planning? There is much we don't know about Reshiram and Zekrom. That's why I want to hear about Opaliscid City's gym leader Drayden has to say about this. He's a Dragon-type gym leader, so he might know something. So we're finally to the reason why I brought you here. I want you to go to Opaliscid City and hear what Drayden has to say. And I would also like you to help me if something happens. Okay. Really best not to get involved with Team Plasma to start with, but still, hearing what Drayden has to say about the Dragon-type Pokemon will be really interesting. And more importantly, will fill up pages of your Pokedex. I'll be in the volcano just beyond here. I'm going to investigate the rumors I've been hearing about a rare Fire-type Pokemon in Reversal Mountain. That's Heatran, right? I've never caught a Heatran before. Is he not in a black one and white one? I don't remember. But yo, singing win? For the singing thing that I plan on doing, for that bet that I did lose, I want to make an event of that. I don't want to just do it, like, you know, ASAP. I want to, like, kind of make it a big deal. I haven't decided on, like, what game I'll play when we do that, and, like, when exactly that'll be, but I am planning for that. I want to make it a bigger, more interesting thing. That is currently the plan. Or the plan in works. Yo, what's up, Crocodile? And trainer with the Crocodile. I'm fine even right by a volcano thanks to my little, Krokorok. It really rocks. I bet it does. No legends before Gen 5 and Black 1? Yo, rip, man. Where's all the legends at? You spoke to me. You're a quite good trainer. Okay, I like you. Take this TM. And that's how I got Charge Beam. Yeah, I know what Charge Beam does. I was born here, no die here. Lintimus Town is a country town, but I don't mind, because I don't know anywhere else. Fair enough. There's nothing but beauty here, but Skylar delivers things we don't have. Yo, seeing the world's a pretty good thing. I mean, they're a little old, but I'm sure they could still do it if they really wanted to. Yeah, man. I never really realized how big yet small the world is. It's weird to say it like that, but yeah, I never realized how big the world really was until I traveled around a bit more. Because, like, you know, I've lived, like, in the east coast of America for, like, a really long time. And then in 2012, I went to Tasmania, which is a tiny island under Australia. And, like, Tasmania is so tiny, right? That you can drive everywhere on that island just in a car. And you can do that in one day, but it would take many, many hours. And obviously, if you're trying to see all the sights, that would then be impossible. But, living there gave me a better, like, scope of how big land masses really are living on that tiny island. Because it's a very, very tiny island. But it's still, like, it's still a huge place. It's not like I'm just gonna walk across all of Tasmania just in one day. And then realizing that is how small Tasmania is, with, you know, how big it actually is, you know, in comparison to myself. And then reflecting on the size of Tasmania with the size of the state that I live in, and it's like, geesh, man, the world's a really big place. America's huge. It's gargantuan, man. It really opened my mind. It really, really did. No, Charge Beam is the worst electric move ever? Is it? I mean, it's like a scaling move, so I don't know if it's really that bad. Legend says Thundershock is weaker and the secondary effect isn't better than Charge Beams. Ouchies. The strike is OP. Confirmed. Gosh darn, electric type Pokemon wrecking me so hard. Yeah, no, I think Charge Beam's legit. I don't think there's anything wrong with the attack. I'm sure it has synergy with some ability. There's always some ability that can make use of weaker moves. Because yeah, it has a 70% chance of raising the user's special attack. That's not bad, you know? Because like some Pokemon, you know, they sacrifice a turn just to raise their stat. But you can raise your stat and deal damage. That's not too bad. Smack a wide lens on that and you got something going? Yeah, that's definitely not too bad. I mean, if we're talking about the pure synergy of like using a stat boost into Thunder, I would personally prefer to use Charge. Because yeah, Charge increases your special defense, I believe, but also increases the damage of your next electric move by 2. That's pretty powerful. That's really powerful, man. I think that is a turn very well spent. So obviously it is, it has its limitations. Because it's like, that's 2 turns, and you're only dealing damage on the 1 turn. And potentially, that might be way more damage than you need. But at the same time, like, if they can't really deal with you, having that special defense increase is pretty useful. And again, it's situational. As all things in Pokemon are. If it did more damage, you'd like it more? Yo, that's fair, man. Yeah, for me, my favorite moves are generally, I would say my #1 favorite moves are boost moves. Like, a move that I can use to set up to destroy the entire enemy team. Rain Dance is probably my all-time favorite boost move. I'm also pretty partial to Tailwind. Tailwind's really nice. Belly Drum on Azumarill. Oh my goodness, I love Belly Drum. I love Belly Drum so much. That is why Azumarill is one of my favorite Pokemon. And then Shell Smash on my Cloyster, dude. Oh, Shell Smash is so good. But yeah, nah, like you're using any or multiples of those abilities. Like for instance, what I used to do, because I used to play in VGC regionals and nationals in Australia, and I would like open up with Cloyster and Azumarill. And like people generally know what my Pokemon can do just by me setting them out, let alone, you know, they don't have to use their attacks. They know that Cloyster can Shell Smash. They know that Azumarill can use Belly Drum. And it's so like, which one are you gonna deal with? Like, they might see my all-water team and they'll have like an electric type Pokemon, but you know, they generally don't have multiple electric types or multiple grass types because they're trying to be well-rounded. So they'll usually have one Pokemon that can knock out one or the other, but not both. And then the problem is, it's like, what items do my Pokemon have? Do they have Focus Sash? Focus Sash is pretty popular on Pokemon like Azumarill and Cloyster, especially Cloyster. But I could have like a White Herb, I think it is, that recovers from the effects of Shell Smash, because it normally lowers your defenses. It's like, well, if those defenses aren't lowered and I'm using an electric type attack, but it's physical based, will I be able to, you know, win this fight? Can I knock down this Pokemon after the Shell Smash? You have to think about all these little things. They have citrus berries, and it's like the Azumarill is so low, so maybe I should go for the Azumarill, but then the Azumarill doesn't even use Belly Drum and it just uses Protect, and then the Cloyster uses Shell Smash, and it's like, oh no, I have to defend from the Cloyster. And so you try to do that, but the Cloyster is threatening the Pokemon that would defeat it, and so that Pokemon's like, I have to go on the defensive. And so they're being, you know, really, really careful, and then Azumarill's getting the free Belly Drum, and then Cloyster is like, well, I know you can't do anything about me, so I'm gonna use a second Shell Smash. And then you just win. It's so free. Like, there's no coming back. GG. But the wild Pokemon here are really tough, and I'm having trouble with them. could you come help me, please? Oh, don't worry. I'll take care of healing your Pokemon, okay? Ready? Let's go. Alright, sounds good to me. Is Shell smashing the White Herb? Yo, man, do what you gotta do to win. Never thought of a favorite move? Yo, those are my favorite moves, man. Dragon Dance isn't too bad either. Dragon Dance on Gyarados is legit. But I'm more partial to Rain Dance, because generally that benefits the entire team. Because I generally play Mono Water. When am I gonna go to a Pokemon Center for Inviso, man? +2 attack, special attack, and speed? Yeah, Shell Smash is really legit. You know, either Facade or Belly Drum? Yo, they are both really good moves. But yeah, nah, for me, out of the two of those, Belly Drum is mad legit. You know, when you're Kirby saying Perishong, Shadow Tag? Yeah, no, that's a good combo, man. My defense against that was kill the Pokemon that has Shadow Tag. That's what I would do. Because I generally play hyper offensive. Because I kind of have to, because I play a Mono Water team. But when you're playing Mono Water in a competitive setting, like, if you try to, like, be really defensive, if they have a very strong electric type Pokemon, like, say, Mega Manectric, or, I don't know, Jolteon. Jolteon just by itself is pretty powerful. Or, oh my goodness, Shin 7 with Circuitry. It's just not an option. You can't set up on them. They will just knock you out in like 1 or 2 turns, generally 1. So, but yeah, I always play hyper offensive. Like, yeah, I'll set up, but once I'm set up, I'm looking to sweep team. Bianca's free heals and her Pokemon are no slouch. And something's existence is going to kill you in 3 turns, kill it with water. Yeah, nah, man, that was, again, like, so another one of my favorite leads that I would do instead of, Oyster and Azumarill would be, what was it? Yeah, Politoed and Ludicolo. Obviously, Ludicolo is my favorite Pokemon. So, Politoed has the Drizzle ability. So that's, you know, effectively, I'm doing the Rain Dance turn 0. Very, very powerful. And, but then both Ludicolo and Politoed would have Hydro Pump. That is so much coverage. Water hits, like, so many types neutrally, and, you know, is super effective on some types. So I would go against things like, say, Kangaskhan, I don't know, what are other, like, really popular Pokemon, like Scizor, Gardevoir, like, just really powerful, popular Pokemon, and I could just Hydro Pump into them. Because I'm a water type, so I get stabbed. I'm in the Rain Dance, so I get, or the Drizzle, so I get the increase on that. And the special attack on Politoed and Ludicolo is pretty high. So they would use Hydro Pump and they would just one-hit things. It's crazy, man, the damage they would deal, and people are just not ready for it. Because, I mean, I get it, Hydro Pump isn't 100% accurate, so not everyone likes to run Hydro Pump, but I love Hydro Pump. I live and die off of Hydro Pump. Turn 0, you understand what I mean, but you find the turn itself funny? Yeah. It is what it is, you know, being able to, like, set up before anything's even happens. Pretty good, man. But, oh yeah, and also just the fact that, like, Politoed was really, really good for coverage. Oh, geez. Both him and Ludicolo. It's like, Ludicolo was a grass-type Pokemon. He's water grass. So he would have, like, Energy Ball, and he gets a stab on that, and my goodness, the damage he would deal. Because, you know, my Mono Water team didn't do too good against water types. So having Ludicolo there really helped. And then Politoed would generally have something like Ice Beam. Oh yeah, and I put Choice Specs on him. My Politoed would wear the coolest glasses, and he would style like nobody's business, man. And yeah, those Choice Specs, because he already has high special attack, water type Pokemon, stab with a Hydro Pump in the rain, but then Choice Specs as well? Yeah, he could one-shot so many things, man. One-shots for real. What is Ludicolo weak to? Bug, Poison, and Flying? Yep, that is correct. Poison-type Pokemon started coming out a bit more in Gen 7, but like Poison was like really rare. Like Gengar, yes, but outside of Gengar, not so much. Bugs, like nobody uses bugs. But yeah, Flying-type, like generally I would run Koba Berry on Ludicolo for the reduced damage from Flying-type attacks. But yeah, like Gen 6, everyone's running Talonflame. Literally everyone. And going into Generation 7, Like, Talonflame not as much, not for real, but there is a good enough number of flying types, man, that I still wanted to run the move. So yeah, Bubble Beam is 65, Water Pulse is 60, okay. People use Fortress sometimes? Ah, yeah, man. Like, Fortress is like one of those Pokemon that I have so much trouble against. Because like again, I play Mono Water in competitive. So people think that I'm gonna have like such a bad time against like an all grass team or all electric team. No, I've never lost to all grass or all electric. I beat them every time. Because I'll generally just sweep with like Ice Beam on grass types, or I'll sweep with Earthquake on electric types. But if I'm playing against someone that has a really well-built team like VGC, like Kangaskhan and Fortress, that's so hard, because Kangaskhan's such a strong threat all by itself. And then you have Ferrothorn right next to it. Crazy. What's the team? I dabbled around with like a few different things, but the ones I think I used the most were Azumarill, Cloyster, Politoed, Ludicolo, Gyarados, and Rotom Wash. But Rotom Wash, that slot changed all the time. I didn't always use Rotom Wash. But it was a very fun team, and I was able to go very far in, well, not very far, but I placed like, I think it was like 50th? Yeah, 50th out of over 200 people in regionals for VGC Australia in, for like the XY meta. That was pretty cool. I had a lot of fun doing that. I didn't do as well in nationals, man. I got rocked really hard, literally, by rocks. Rock Slide. Stupid Mega Aerodactyl, man. And like, he's weak to water types, but he's just so fast. Such a fast Pokemon. I should have had someone with Wide Guard, but didn't have a Pokemon with Wide Guard. Oh yeah, that's right, she heals me, I don't have to heal myself. Legend saying people don't run bug types, but Bug Buzz is a thing on some special attack sweepers. I never ran into anyone using Bug Buzz. Like, personally, when it came to my Ludicolo, the only type that would take it out, or the only types, it would be Flying and Poison. Like, Flying was the most used into Ludicolo, and Poison was exceptionally rare. Like, if there was a Gengar, then it would happen, but outside of Gengar, it just didn't really happen. I mean, yeah, there were more Poison types in Sun and Moon. Like with Muck. Muck definitely had usage, and what was the other one? Toxapex? Yeah, Toxapex was in there, but that was it, man, for real. Person Dynamis says, I am not competitive, so your threats I am not affected by? Wait, the threats? What threats? I'm confused. Wait, what was your water ground? I didn't have a water ground in my main team, but I would occasionally use what's it called? That Shellos? I would use Shellos. Shellos was really cool. But and wait, no, Gastrodon, and Shellos evolves into Gastrodon. But I didn't use Gastrodon too much because it's like a bulky Pokemon. I mean, it was cool that it had like the Storm Drain ability and that you know, it can't be hit by electric type attacks, but it just wasn't that useful to me. Like, personally, I would get more usage out of an Eevee like Goldeen than I would Gastrodon. Because, like, the Goldeen was, like, really gimmicky. Like, it was not something I used on my main team, but I would, it could take, like, multiple, like, attacks from Garchomp. It could take 3 attacks from Garchomp without fainting, which was pretty good. And, it had Lightning Rod, so no one could be hit by electricity. But it was just, the Pokemon itself was so weak in that slot that it wasn't very useful. Like, defenses against electricity that I used that were more useful than like Goldeen or Gastrodon would be like Pyukumuku. Like, there would be an electric type Pokemon, and it's like so obvious it wants to attack into a certain slot. I would just switch that Pokemon to Pyukumuku. And it's just so silly, man. Because, like, again, Pyukumuku's really gimmicky too. But, like, he worked. Like, they would hit with the electric type attack, and that Pokemon was done, and that would take care of that threat. Which was generally Xurkitree in Sun and Moon, but also Alolan Raichu. Alolan Raichu was really popular. Yo, Barbroach, greater than Gastrodon? I never used Barbroach, not competitively. And then, I used Lantern. Lantern was really good. He had Volt Absorb, so I could switch him into that slot and he just wouldn't take damage. But again, his stats just aren't really good. He's a very defensive Pokemon. I'm really not about the defense. But yeah, that's why Rotom Wash was there, because Rotom Wash is electric type, so you can take neutral damage from electric type attacks. And he's really, really bulky while still providing a lot of offensive pressure. So I liked him a lot. Person Dynamo saying the only competitive I know is that Parachisu that won VGC. Yo, man, that was so cool. Cause like, I was doing nationals in Australia like when that was happening. So I can't remember like who was using that or whatever. But yeah, like everyone was like going on and on about this Parachisu, and I'm like, how? How did that win? And then everyone's talking about Follow Me, and I was like, oh, that makes sense, because like Follow Me, just that ability by itself, having that free setup on your other slot, dude, that's so good. It's so good. I wish there was a water-type Pokemon that learned Follow Me, but there's literally 0 water-type Pokemon in all 7 generations that learns Follow Me naturally. There is a event Squirtle, or yeah, there's an event Squirtle or Blastoise or whatever. It gets Follow Me, but it's not tournament legal. So I could never do that. And yo, we got Swanna, man. Yo, I love Swanna. But yeah, that Swanna was a Pokemon that I used in the XY meta for a while. Like, I really hope I can get the data off of my Pokemon Y, but I've also lost the cartridge. I don't know where it is. It should be in this house. But yeah, my sister Gypsy sent me a Swanna, and that was the one I used for like ever until I got into the competitive, because you know, old region Pokemon aren't allowed into the new region. So I had to breed and have a Swanna that was born in Kalos. And then that Swanna, like, obviously, man, oh my goodness, it was so good, because you got the Rain Dance, you got the, Rain Dance, Tailwind, Roost, and Hurricane. That was my moveset. So it has 2 support moves, 1 just defensive move, and then Hurricane, man. No one sees Hurricane coming. No one ever sees the Hurricane coming. Jacob says this makes me want to do a mono normal type. Yo, you should, man. Mono types are fun. And yo, that showed how broken Follow Me was. It is. It's so good. Because everyone's using Amoonguss at the time, right? Because he had Rage Powder, which, you know, has the priority and does the same thing. But because everyone knew about Amoonguss, like, because he's the only, like, viable Pokemon with Rage Powder, for real, at least in, like, that tanky defensive setup. Because, like, there were other Pokemon with Rage Powder, but they would be defeated really easily. But Amoonguss, everyone's ready for him. Everyone has these Fire-type Pokemon to, you know, just knock him out in one hit. Versus with the Pachirisu, people don't even know that the Follow Me's coming until it's too late. It's really, really good. And yeah, even once you know it's coming, it's like, he's still gonna use Follow Me. Because, like, there were certain Pokemon that couldn't be affected by the Rage Powder, but there's no can't be affected by Follow Me. There's no defense against that. So it is more powerful. Really good stuff. Oh, oops, that was supposed to be a double battle, but I just talked to him. I wasn't paying attention, I was talking to chat. But yeah, no, man, I have a lot of fun doing competitive Pokemon, even though, like, my team isn't the greatest, because I play all water types. But it's just interesting to me. Like, I don't... Like, my goal in Pokemon isn't to, like, be the #1 Pokemon battler. No, it's to just have a lot of fun. And I have a lot of fun using all water types. I think it's an interesting way to play the game. So, yeah, when Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu comes out, I don't know how viable that'll be, but if it's viable, I'll definitely go for it. But yeah, I'll probably get Let's Go Eevee, because, you know, Eevee can evolve into Vaporeon, though the one that you start with can't. But, yeah, no, like, I think that would be fun to try to do a Mono Water playthrough. Though, there's less Pokemon to choose from in that one. But it'll be interesting, because I would be using Pokemon that I haven't really been using. And I'm curious if there's going to be any changes to make them a bit stronger than what they were before. It's like Goldeen and Seaking, for example. not very strong Pokemon. Not so much. Goldeen and Seaking have really, really low stats. I think it was defensively buffed in Gen 6, but it's not enough. It's such a weak Pokemon compared to like everything else. But I want to try to use it in Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, see what it can do. And then what else was there? There was hold up. Yeah, Starmie. Starmie's a really good Pokemon, and I've never used one. So I want to use a Starmie. And then Poliwrath. I've never used a Poliwrath, so that has to happen. I used Lapras recently in a Nuzlocke, but I also, again, just kind of want to use Lapras because Lapras is cool. And again, it would be a non-Nuzlocke. It'd be my first time using Lapras in a non-Nuzlocke playthrough. Great, so they expect you to keep an Eevee to level 100? Yeah, and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, both the Pikachu and the Eevee are, they never evolve. Just like in Pokemon Yellow. And it's interesting, right? Like, take this, J-Globes. Take this, because like, I know at face value that sounds bad, but you gotta open your eyes, you gotta open your mind, man. The Pikachu in Pokemon Yellow is just a normal Pikachu. When you're going against like, you know, Lance with your Pikachu can be like as high level as you want it to be, man. It's at a significant disadvantage just because of pure stats. Versus in Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, based on the footage that we've seen, its stats are ridiculously high. Pikachu can be hitting Pokemon harder than Raichu can, which is just ridiculous. We haven't seen the Eevee stats, but it's fair to assume that the Eevee is going to be super buffed and boosted, just like the starter Pikachu is. Which just makes so much more sense. Because, you know, it's this partner thing they have going on. They want it to be a bigger thing. You know, PogChamp for the Poliwrath. Yo, Poliwrath is cool, man. Oh, I want to do a little more looking around. Want to split for now? Nope. I just kind of got lost. I went in a circle. Now, person saying not to mention Pikachu got more moves and Let's Go, like Double Kick. Yup. You want to get those games, but you do not own a Switch? Well, the game's not out till November, so if you can manage to get one between now and then, you'll be good to go. Because, yeah, it's November 16th, I believe? Yeah, I'm super excited for those games. I want to play them so bad. And yeah, it's probably going to be the first time I successfully shiny hunt. I tried to shiny hunt in Generation 6, and I gave up in 4 hours because I'm like, this is too hard. But, oh my goodness, just seeing the art style of Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, I know not everyone likes it, but the models for the Pokemon look so good to me. I love how Gengar looks, I love how Electrode looks, I love how Starmie looks. I really want to get a shiny Starmie. I really, really, really want to get a shiny Starmie. I think that would be so much fun. It'll be hard to do, because I'm told there's no breeding in Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, which is fair. I mean, Yellow didn't have it, but I kind of wish it was there. But either way, man, I'm down to do a conventional shiny hunt. I will do whatever it takes to get a shiny Staryu and evolve it to a shiny Starmie, because it's so cool, right? Because Starmie's gym is normally red, and it turns into like a blue sapphire color, man. Oh, I want it so bad. Really, really want to get it. Watch Eevee be playable in the new Smash Brothers game? That would be cool. That would be really, really cool. They've been pushing up Eevee's like mascot status a lot recently, but I don't know if they would do that. Because like Eevee was a Pokemon that you could get from the Pokeball already, so that would be a pretty big evolution. But yeah, no, I don't know if they want to do all that. Like, I can't imagine the moveset. I mean, I've said this for characters that have made it before. Like, I didn't imagine Villager's moveset. I mean, I thought it was possible. I wasn't those people that were like, ah, Villager can never happen, but I did think the moveset would be kinda uninteresting, but no, it actually was very, very good. But to be fair, I've been playing as like Phoenix Wright in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, so I knew an unconventional character could work. Jacob says, if that happens, I'll buy 2 Switches and 2 Let's Go's. If what happens? Oh, if Eevee's playable in the new Smash game? You know, I don't think so. They can make one of Eevee's moves be Bite or Tackle. Yeah, they could do that, you know. It could have Bite, it could have, like, yeah, Tackle, I guess. It could have like some tail whips as jabs. What does up B be? How does Eevee get back to the stage? How does Eevee do that? I mean, if they give the Eevee Fly, which I know sounds weird, but like in Pokemon Yellow, Pikachu could learn Fly, and he would use Fly by tying on a bunch of balloons, and he could soar with those. So if Eevee can learn Fly in Let's Go Eevee, then I think that would work. They could have an Eevee with balloons that randomly pop up. At the same time, that might feel a little too close to Villager, who also does the balloons. I don't know. Now, if the Eevee beats a Dragonite, I mean, the potential's there, man. The potential's there. Because the Eevee's gonna have a very diverse move pool compared to the average Eevee. And its stats are gonna be a lot higher. Like, Eevee, the starter Eevee and the starter Pikachu are effectively evolved Pokemon. They're not, I mean, Pikachu technically is because of Pichu, but yeah, no. Like, Pikachu and Eevee, the starter versions of them, are far more powerful than the average Pikachu and the average Eevee. You cannot compare them to the ones that you know. Shovel Knight for Smash? Yo, that would be cool, man. That'd be really, really cool. I love Shovel Knight. It's a really cool game. Now, Legend says it appears that the Poliwag line is locked behind post-game. Oh, and this one in Pokemon White 2? Yo, that's unfortunate. But I'll be okay. I don't have to have the Poliwrath. Yeah, which way is the right way? Is it this way? It must be this way. Nope, that's a dead end too. Hello, Super Flying Eevee too? Yo, man, gotta be a Flying Eevee. But yeah, no, if they put Eevee in Smash Brothers, like, I can't imagine what else they would do to make Eevee fly, right? Like, what would you do? How would Eevee get back on the stage? Like, if it was Sylveon, it could have, like, a whip recovery, but it's not a Sylveon, it's an Eevee. But what do you do? What would the moveset be for this Eevee? I don't know, man. Like, I can't imagine like its forward smash, its up smash, and its down smash being like very dynamic. Like, it could have some cute moves, but like its specials would be a lot easier. You know, it could learn moves like Attract. It could do Attract as one of its moves. I think that would be kind of cute. It could do not Baton Pass. It's just the one Eevee, but that's such a good move. What else could Eevee do? I don't know, Extreme Speed maybe? It'd be interesting. Now, Legend's saying, now that I think about it, I might have made a bad guess with SuperTwoU. It might not be obtainable. Oh, okay. And a person says, there is already a Shovel Knight amiibo, put him in already, and I refuse to believe Bayonetta won the Smash ballot 3DS and Wii U. Supposedly she did, but yes, I hear you on that Shovel Knight, man. I got my Shovel Knight amiibo. I'm ready for him to be in the game. They wanna put him in? That'd be cool. It's like, it's such a good amiibo too, right? Like, oh, I love the armor. I love, like, it's so well made. It's so good. I enjoy it quite a bit. Get out of here, Watchog. And the Monty says, I don't remember this cave. I really should replay these games. Are they on the eShop for 3DS? No, right? Nah, I don't think so. I think the only way to replay Gen 5 is to play the cartridge or emulate. I don't believe there's any eShop version. And they definitely haven't been remade yet. They haven't done Gen 4 yet. We're doing Gen 1 a second time. The evolutions could be part of its moveset for Smash. I think that would be the best way to do it, honestly. I don't know how they would present that, but that would honestly be the best way to do it. Like, because yeah, you could have Sylveon's like ribbons for the up B. You could have yeah, and then like all of the attacks could be so crazy. You could have like a flamethrower from Vaporeon, like some sort of like quick electric attack from Jolteon, Surf from Vaporeon. Like, there's so much you could do. Yeah, Leafeon, Glaceon, Umbreon, Espeon. So much you could do with that. Oh, SuperTwoU is obtainable in the main game? Okay, that's good, that's good. Like down B could be Glaceon using Icy Wind to freeze opponents from below. Eevee or side B using Flareon using Ember, similar to Ness's PK Fire. True. I like how we're thinking completely different attacks. Alright, what are we gonna do with this camera up? Aqua Tail, yeah. Amane saying Eevee's B would be Helping Hand. It calls in a random evolution to attack once. I mean, it could do that. That is another way to do it. I'm more curious about like what would it, but like the special moves I feel like wouldn't be that hard to do. Like Eevee has so many different types of attacks. Like, you know, it can be using yeah, Helping Hand as you said. It could be using Extreme Speed, Bite. Can it run Payback? I don't know about Payback. But, like, there's a lot of moves that Eevee can do. But it's more like physical attacks, like its standard attacks. That's the one I'm more confused about. But I guess it could be similar, man, because like Mega Man, he does a similar thing, where he just uses all those different things. Wait, did I say Flamethrower from a Vaporeon? I didn't mean to say that. If I did, that's real. I meant to say Flareon. Let me look up Eevee, man. Eevee and Sunburn. What kind of moves do we got for this moveset? Monty says Eevee's down B could be Last Resort. A very strong move that can only be used once after every other special was used beforehand. That would be interesting, man. That'd be really cool, like the ultimate counter. What do we got? Covet, no, we already talked about Helping Hand. I think Growl would be silly. I think it should have some sort of Tail Whip or something. I think that would make sense. I think it should have Quick Attack. Like, to me, when I think of Eevee, I think of it, you know, rushing forward, man. Because it's like, that's what it's done in so many iterations of itself. Like in Pokemon... Oh, what's the game called? Well, first off in Smash, when it was a Pokeball, it would use a tackle. But like in Pokemon Stadium 2, there was a mini game where Eevee could use 2 attacks, Quick Attack and Feint Attack. And you had to get the strawberries or whatever fruit was under the basket. There's also a chance it could be a Pineco that would use Self-Destruct if you Quick Attacked it. So like I think of Quick Attack when I think of Eevee. They put Ridley in Smash, they could put Eevee in Smash? Oh yeah, for sure. But without a doubt, Ridley has like limbs and stuff and can shoot fire. Eevee doesn't really shoot things out of her mouth. Reversal Mountain started from the lair of the Pokemon Heatran. Heatran is a Pokemon with magma-like blood flowing through it. Oh, that's pretty intense. So, he's not here? Are we all done now? I thought we were gonna find Heatran. I guess we'll leave. Oh, let's see. Because yeah, a lot of Eevee's attacks are all like Tackle, Quick Attack, Takedown, Double Edge. Like a lot of its attacks are just it tackling into someone. So it has to have an attack like that. Neutral B could be Swift? Yes. That's a good one. I like that. I like Swift. That's a super solid projectile attack. What else do we have? It could know Protect. Like, Protect's a move a lot of Pokemon use. I don't see why Eevee couldn't have it. What else? Technically it can learn Shadow Ball, but I don't really think of Eevee when I think Shadow Ball. Echoed Voice? I don't know. Its moveset is kinda constricted for the most part. It has a lot of, like, Charm, Attract, Fake Tears, Yawn, Tickle. It has a lot of, like, baby moves. Not like, you know, baby Pokemon, just like cutesy moves, I mean. It could do Iron Tail. I wouldn't be against Iron Tail. Maybe Tail Whip would be your A attack? Yeah, no, I'd be cool with that. But it would literally be hitting with the tail, but, you know, that's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, I feel like it would definitely be hard. Because a lot of its attacks are all like the same kind of motion. So to diversify that is difficult. Yeah, there's no, are there any Smash characters that have 4 legs? I don't think that's the case, right? I don't remember, like, I can't think at the top of my head. I'm pretty sure there's no Smash character with 4 legs. Pikachu? Ah, yeah, no, you're right. You're right. But Pikachu does stand up on 2 legs, but it does have 4 legs. Yeah, I don't think Espeon's gonna take that that approach. Doc Hunt. There we go. Yep, that's right. That's right. Yeah, he's combined with the bird. It's so weird because then the Zapper is the 3rd character. Because yeah, technically it's 3 characters for Duck Hunt. The duck, the dog, and the Nintendo Zapper, but you don't get to see that. So silly. You main Duck Hunt until Ryu came out? Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, nah, when the trailer came out for Little Mac, and I was no Punch-Out fan, not for real. I'd only played one of the games, and I played it for like maybe a few hours, a long time ago. But yeah, nah, as soon as I saw his trailer, and Samus uses her forward air, and she hits him with it, and he keeps punching her with his up smash, even though he's on fire, I was like, yep, I gotta play that character. I gotta play a character with super armor. Yeah, I play a lot of fighting games, and I love characters with super armor. Like, I play Armika in Street Fighter, and yeah, she can tough her way through attacks when she uses, like, her EX attacks. And then, the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk in, like, Marvel vs. Capcom, he has super armor as well. I love that character. So yeah, I was like, a super armor character that's really fast? He's gotta be OP. He actually turned out to be one of the weaker characters in the game, but he was a lot of fun. I enjoyed him a lot. Yeah, I played him all the way through. I dabbled with other characters, but yeah, like, Little Mac main to this day. Espeon equals Wish, Umbreon equals Feint Attack. Oh, and using the other ones. Building on the Helping Hand idea, Flareon equals Ember, Vaporeon equals Water Gun, Jolteon equals Thunderbolt. I really do think it would be better if we're trying to make this whole moveset for Eevee, if it's constantly working with the Pokemon and it wasn't just the neutral B that's some sort of, you know, makeshift Pac-Man, his fruit thing, or his item, whatever it is. But yeah, he could summon all these different fruit that had different properties. And it's like his defining move, but then you look at Pac-Man, and his moveset is very boring looking, you know? He has, like, kind of twirls and circles with a couple of moves, and he flails his little arms and legs around, but he doesn't do anything impressive. I feel like if they had taken those moves and put them in other areas, it'd be more interesting. But to be fair, you know, like, all those items, man, like, they're not super definitive of Pac-Man in and of himself, but it would have made him a better character, for sure. Switch to my starter? Oh, you're right. Inviso has a lot of XP. I should probably share that with someone else. There should be more Street Fighter reps. You heard rumors that Chun-Li and Ken come into Smash Ultimate? Yo, Ken as an Echo Fighter would make a lot of sense. Like, there's literally no one that screams Echo Fighter as much as Ken does. That would be really cool. And Chun-Li would be mad legit. You know, get more female Smash characters in there. Like, I'm really hoping Shantae gets in, but I think the odds are pretty low. That would be neat. Legend says, this area is my choice for grinding that item you need for the elemental punch tutor. Oh, she still wants to look around? What am I looking for here? I thought we were looking for Heatran, but he wasn't there. You've ran headfirst into max super armor too many times? Yeah, man. Cause like it's funny to me, right? Cause like I come from a like Street Fighter and Marvel versus like background. So to me, super armor is just one of the many things in the game. Like generally new players will be kind of whiny, but it's only the new players. Like I remember when Sentinel came out in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, like he got a lot of hate because you would have to hit him with moves that did 2 to 3 hits, depending on what attack he was using. Because different attacks had different amounts of super armor, or there would be a different thing called hyper armor, and so you had to deal with it differently. And yeah, the noobs would definitely complain a lot, but most people didn't care about the super armor. They were just more like, why does he have 1,300,000 health? Which is, I believe, higher than every other character in the game. But yeah, his health did get nerfed. In my opinion, I think that was a knee-jerk reaction. I don't play Sentinel. I've never played Sentinel. I'm not a Sentinel defender over here. But yeah, everyone was making all these complaints, and then after he was nerfed, people realized that dealing 1,300,000 damage was actually really easy to do, and that there's a lot of combos that specifically only work on Sentinel because of how big he is. But anyways, yeah, you know, you have Sentinel. No one was complaining about Hulk. Hulk has super armor. There's other characters that have super armor. Nobody complains about them. Zangief in Street Fighter has super armor. Nobody complains about that. Again, except for like extreme babies. And so yeah, like there's always characters, and characters have gimmicks, and you have to learn to play around those gimmicks. Versus Smash Brothers, man. Woo! I swear, it's like the vast majority of the community were very like, Little Mac, he's so dumb with his super armor. And it's like, he's one of the worst characters in the game. He's one of the worst characters in the game. I think it's really silly to complain about bad characters. But again, fighting game backgrounds. Switch your starter banks, you need to do that. A person says they should make a basic Smash Bros. Fan game where fans submit fan-created stuff for a chance for that creature to be put in said fan game. Like imagine a Delta Blastoise from Pokemon Insurgents fighting on stage similar to Smash's Battlefield. That would be really cool, but I think they pretty much took that idea and that's what the Mii's were. That you could have whatever character you wanted in the game if you were creative enough. Legend says, I'm pretty sure that the prompt saying, I want to look around more is just to give you a choice. I don't believe there's a definitive point that Bianca decides that she's satisfied, but if you want to do XP grinding, this is the spot. Oh, I did switch to my start, I didn't even notice. But yeah, no, that's, okay, I guess we'll head out of here. I mean, the XP was good, but you got things to do, man. I'm a little bit away from the Endurance J-Globes. And a person says, I like how in Ultimate they made Ganondorf his own character, not an Echo Fighter anymore. Oh yeah, man. I mean, he wasn't necessarily an Echo Fighter. It's like, it's weird, right? Because like the terminology for Echo Fighter didn't exist before Ultimate. But if Ganondorf was the same as he was in Wii U, as he is in Ultimate, he wouldn't technically be an Echo Fighter because his attacks, he has unique attacks. And like his up tilt, like he has a move where he just puts his foot up in the air and it stays there for like 5 years, and then he brings it down. It's like a massive explosion. Like for the most part, he does play incredibly identical to Captain Falcon in appearance, despite being extremely slower, so the actual playstyle is extremely different. He can't play neutral the same way Captain Falcon does. But yeah, as far as definition of Echo Fighter goes for Ultimate, it's just characters that have different attacks. Like Young Link and Toon Link, neither of those are Echo Fighters, even though, like, you look at them and you're like, those are the same characters. But technically, they have different attacks. But I still hear what you're saying. I'm really glad that good old Ganondorf has just all these unique attacks now. He, you know, because he has a sword for all of his smash attacks. I believe his neutral air, up air, and down air are all the same as Captain Falcon still. I'm not sure about his forward air. I don't know about forward air, because what does Captain Falcon's forward air even look like? I don't know. I can't think of it. We're supposed to go to the other side then leave? Oh wait, there's a second side to the place? I didn't know that. Alright, let's head on back then. Captain Falcon and Ganondorf's forward air is the exact same thing? Okay. Yeah, because I know what Ganondorf's forward air looks like, because I see him do the, you know, really slow, like, overhead fist attack, but, like, I couldn't think of what Captain Falcon's is. I can't think of a time I've seen Captain Falcon use his forward air. Oh, the knee! There we go! It's the knee. The knee is the forward air. That has to be different. Ganondorf does not have a knee. How did I forget that? Because, yeah, I was just like, I remember up air. He up airs for days, and then from the up air, Like, he'll go for spikes with his down air. I know his back air, he like reaches back with his fist. But yeah, no, I couldn't remember the forward air. Because I was, like, I could remember Ganondorf, and I'm like, I know Captain Falcon doesn't do that. What does he do for his forward air? The knee. But yeah, man, they're different, and it's good to hear that they're getting even more different. Feels good, man. Yeah, what's that item, though? What is it? Oh, Driftblim. Goodbye, Driftblim. Yep, couldn't get away. Yo, Banks, you want Shadow Ball? Meh. Not feeling crazy about it. It's nearby, I wouldn't mind picking it up. Can I get away now? Yeah, got away safely. And today's prize is a full heal. That does not actually heal you. In the aspect of HP, that is status only. Now what? Numel? Get out of here, Numel. Bothering people. Yo, I got Torn on my side, man. Wait, is Numel fire ground or pure fire? I'm pretty sure Camerupt is fire ground, but I can't remember. No, I think Numel's fire ground, and then Torkoal is the pure fire one. Right? Right? I think so. Alright, so I gotta go... There's an exit somewhere? Wait, where did Bianca go? She's gone. Guess she doesn't want to hang out with me anymore. Well, that's not good. She was giving me all the free heals. Let's see. Legend was saying down right, then walk around the outer fence to the upper left area, Shadow Ball TM right there. Okay. I should probably pick that up at some point. Base Goku is gonna make it into Smash? I would not be surprised, honestly. Not be surprised. Am I dead? Yeah, a little bit dead. Feels bad, man. X7 in the house, burned to the ground? Yo, man, that game was hot garbage, dude. Hot garbage. Yo, you were just fighting, what's his name? Flame Heinard? Yo, forget him, man. Mega Man X7 is a terrible, 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 terrible game. But, you know, if you're having fun, more power to you, buddy. More power to you. Oh man, I remember playing that game. Oh, it was such a chore. It was such torture, it was anguish. Did not enjoy that. Wilmid saying what? There, do you not know the torture that is Mega Man X7, Wilmid? Beat the Electric Gym? Yo, I sure did, Magic Enforcer. Easy peasy. Yo, you're gonna play some X5, Sega? Yo, man, congratulations. You're finally getting in on one of the, you know, one of the games that are actually kind of good. You never hear talk about X5? Well, there goes that trend. Yeah, no, X5, it's not bad. X5 is not a bad game, but it's obviously not as good as X1 through 4, and it's not as bad as X6 through X7, so that's why a lot of people don't talk about X5. It's not as good, and it's not as bad. People don't care about those, you know, average middle games. It's all about the really good ones and the really bad ones. No, woman says, no, controllers versus the bots. I forgot this person gave me a follow. So confused for a second. Oh, okay. You know, all the Get Goods. Oh, you mean the subscription? So you can use the Get Good? Yeah, that. Great, so wait. Do I want to go down here? Maybe. Wait. Did I go all the way down? Pro does love his gift subs. Yeah, he's giving away like 60 plus gift subs, man. So many subs. Ridiculous. But I appreciate it for sure, man. Way too nice. Yo, where is Hydration Bot at? Go all the way right? Okay, all the way right. Wait, isn't this where Heatran was? Do you mean I need to go up and then go right? I think that's what you mean. Rest in peace, Shadow Ball? If I need it, I'll go back for it. I don't think I need it, right? Are there any... Who are the Elite Four in this game? Elite Four in this game. I think there's a fire guy, and no, that's the Generation 3 Elite Four I'm thinking of. Gosh darn it, I can't imagine the Gen 5 Elite Four. Yeah, I can remember the Gen 3 one because like I've been looking at them recently with my Emerald Nuzlocke. Oh, an Excadrill. Jeesh. Gen 2, Gen 1, I can think of them easily. Gen 4? What's the Gen 4 Elite Four? I remember Cynthia. Wait. I'm remembering Gen 5. There's a fighting type guy. He's all muscular. I think he's like a karate dude. There's this girl that's like sleeping in all pink dress. I think she's psychic type. Wait, and no, there's a girl that wears purple. She's a ghost type user. Yeah, she has Drift Bloom and everything. And then there's a dark type user. Yeah. I can't remember the name of the guy. I think it starts with the letter G. He has this weird, like, bird-like hairstyle. I remember now. Took me a second. I had to dig deep in my memories. Elite Four is halfway to Ghost. And a woman says, I'm in a show hall, but for video games? And Jacob says, Psychic Dark Ghost Fight. Yup. Took me a minute. Gen 4 was Bug, Ground, Fire, Psychic. I can't remember what they look like though. I can remember what the Gen 5 Elite Four look like. If they just left more of a impact. Where do I go? What do I do? Gosh darn cave. Aaron and Flint, you remember? Yeah, I remember Flint. He was the guy with the giant red afro, right? I remember him. Aaron? I don't remember who Aaron is. I'm guessing that's the bug guy? I don't know what he looks like. I'm imagining Morty right now from, Gen 2, the ghost type gym leader. Aaron. Oh, wait. Gen 4 had the girl that looks like Agatha, but isn't Agatha. What was her name? I don't remember what her name was. But yeah, I remember now because I looked her up on Bulbapedia recently. I don't remember why. Oh yeah, because I couldn't remember what the Gen 4 Elite Four looked like, and I was trying to commit it to memory. I got two. Was it girl for ground? Yeah, because it was the Agatha-looking lady that was the ground one, right? She used the hippo down or whatever it was called. The hippo in the sand. I am fresh out of Aqua Tales. Feels bad, man. Aaron, the steel football-headed ant that evolves to a Tyranitar type of thing? Oh, that. Yeah, no, Aaron, into... why can I not remember the name of this Pokemon? I gotta get out of here, that guy's gonna body me. Aggron. Yeah, I know Aggron, but... What, is there Elite Four that uses Aggron? Bertha, that was her name. Yep, Bertha, that was it. There we go. So, Bertha, Flint. Who were the other two? Because you said they were, what, Bug and Psychic. Is Will in there? No, Will's Gen 2, right? Right? The guy that writes books and travels around the world. Aaron is Bug, Bertha's Ground, Flint is Fire, and Lucian is Psychic. Lucian. Okay, what did Lucian look like? What color is his hair? Same with Aaron, actually, because I'm trying to visualize them, and I'm not doing a good job. Will is Ruby? Oh, is he? Gosh darn it. Yeah, I remember Phoebe, the old boat guy. There's a guy with like Just like one little tiny pretend hair. He's mostly bald. I think he's like fire or dark type. Maybe both. And then the last Elite Four member of Gen 3. I don't remember. Oh yeah, Will. Aaron had green hair. Green hair. Oh, did he have like what's it called? Like it wasn't quite overalls, but like he had the lines to keep up his pants man, right? And a black shirt? You have a black shirt on? I want to say he had a black shirt. If I'm remembering right, I might not. And Lucian had blue-purple hair? Oh man, how could I not remember this guy? Rotation battle? Yeah, I'll fight him. Fossilized Pokemon battle format? Yep. Orange pants, black vest, orange stripe. Yes, yes, I can remember him. I can remember him. And Drake was the old guy, right? Yeah. But yeah, I can remember Aaron now. I can remember him. I cannot visualize this other guy. The psychic guy, Lucian, his name is? Lucian. No, I'm gonna look him up. I don't think I'll remember this guy. I'm just thinking of like random psychic trainers. I can't remember Lucian. Let's see, Pokemon. Oh wow, yeah, I was never gonna remember this guy. He's wearing like a red business suit, and he's got long hair and like purplish sunglasses. I guess they're more like just visors and not really sunglasses. Well, they're glasses with like purple blue lenses. Yeah, I was not gonna remember him. I guess he did not leave that much of an impression. No, sir. Oh man, my mind, man. I had to really dig around to try to think of these people. Monty says, all I know is that I want Guzma to become an Elite Four member in the next games, a bug one. Wow, Guzma turns over a new leaf. Monty is in no way, shape, or form biased towards Guzma. Yo, Guzma's really cool. I mean, it would be weird if he was showing up in a different region as their Elite Four. I don't know, that sounds kind of weird to me. You'd think you'd want to have, like, new characters. Like, for me in Gen 7, like, I really enjoyed their Elite Four. The only one I didn't like was the flying chick. She just kind of came out of nowhere compared to all the other characters where the Kahunas and stuff, except for the trial captain for Ghost. Because the dark guy, he didn't want to do it. That was cute. Yeah, what up, guy? Battle in a volcano. We are battling in a volcano. Legend says, Lucian was erased from my memory at some point, because I played through Gen 4 3 times over and watched a playthrough of it. Bertha rings a bell and you remembered Aaron and Flint? Yeah, nah man, Lucian. Let's see, what Pokemon did this guy use? Because I played through Pearl and Platinum. Yeah, I cannot remember him. Okay, Mr. Mime, Giraffig, Medicham, Alakazam, Bronzong, and then Platinum, Mr. Mime, Espeon, Bronzong, Alakazam, Gallade. I mean, that Platinum team especially is pretty good. But, nah, man, I did not remember him. No, sir. Tank Alakazam? I mean, yeah, the Platinum one is what? Yeah, it starts off level 56, and then the second time you fight it's level 72. And yeah, it has Recover, so... Yeah, no, that's, a pretty scary Alakazam for sure. That is not a bad moveset. Yeah, it's been way too long, man. I haven't played Generation 4 since, like... I don't know, since, like, high school? Yeah, I stopped playing around... Oh, man, got me. Yeah, I stopped playing that around my senior year. Or shortly after my senior year, so around... Oh, man. Yeah, like... I guess pretty much just before Black and White came out, so... But still, that's like, what, 7 years, man? Yeah, Black came out in 2011? Crit, yo, crit's OP. You'll never evolve. I'm trying, man. They just don't want me to do what I want to do. Oh, Tailwind? Let's go, dude. I mean, it's not doubles, but... I mean, it's not doubles, so the Tailwind really isn't that strong. I'll learn it for now anyways. If I change my mind, I can forget it later. So what's 36? Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, Raspberry, thank you. Volcanoes are called Kazan in my language. That's cool, man. I turned left, and I got an encounter. I didn't even walk left, I turned left. Oh my goodness, man. I can't wait for Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. I can see the Pokemon, I can see the Woobat, and I can walk around it. Let's go. Oh, so annoying. Monty says there will be 2 more Mega Forms announced. And that's it for Megas. Mega Eevee and Mega Pikachu. Imagine if that really happened. Yo, I thought they were gonna do that. I was like, obviously we're gonna get a Pokemon Z. And Pokemon Z, we're gonna get... Well, I didn't think Eevee, but I was like, yeah, we're gonna get... Well, I thought there was a chance. But I really thought we were gonna get a Mega Pikachu. I thought Mega Pikachu was just in the cards. But then, you know, I later found out that, you know, it has to be a fully evolved Pokemon to get a Mega. And I'm like, okay, I guess no Mega Pikachu? Then we have to get a Mega Raichu, right? No Mega Raichu. We did get a Alolan Raichu, though. I'm surprised it took that long, man. Because I'm like, they've always been willing to experiment with Pikachu. Like, we got Pichu before in Generation 2, and that's just the very next one. And, you know, Pikachu's been having all these different, like, transformations and costumes and all that. And we've gotten, like, Minion and Plusle and Parachisu and Emolga and Dedenne. Like, we've gotten so many, like, wannabe Pikachus. I'm like, come on. Clearly it's time. Yeah, no Mega Pikachu. No, sir. But they'll fly out of nowhere into you? I mean, from what they've shown so far of Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, like, the Pokemon will spawn in, like, wild grass, or, like, out of, like, I don't know, the dirt? Like, there'll be, like, a dust cloud that pops up, and the Pokemon can show up from there. Yeah, I need to heal. I think there's a heal guy. Oh, I have to go further down and then left. But yeah, like, the Pidgey or Zubat or whatever will spawn, and most of them don't even go towards you. But they can chase you, and the chase speeds I've seen have been pretty slow. Like, you can, if there's distance between you, you can keep that distance. Winter Kirby forgot and burned his pizza bagels. Oh no! Oh man, that sounds awful. Now I really want bagel bites. I want them so bad. And I don't have any in my house, and like, I have to go all the way to Walmart to get some. That's, oh man, life is tough. You'd still eat them J-Globes? Yo, I'll eat some burnt pizza, but you know, there's different levels of burnt. Like, for me, I'll generally refer to pizza that's like a little brownish with some black tints. That's Han Solo level, you know? It's been through some things. But if it's fully like charred, man, if it's like pure black, looks like charcoal, no, that's Anakin Skywalker level pizza. You can't eat that. You cannot eat that, man. It is non-consumable. It is going too far to the dark side. Yeah, what up, guy? Amani says, I think spiky-eared Pichu from the Heart Gold and Soul Silver. You can't trade it to any game, though, because it messes with time travel or something. Yeah. That's a shame, man. You know, Winter Kirby says they're still edible somewhat. Yo, if they're still edible, if they're, you know, within that, like, Han Solo category, or maybe a bit under that, like, that is 100% edible. Personally, when I'm making my pizza, like I don't just wait for the minimum of like the cheese to be melted. Like it needs to be like just a little crispy. Like I want it a little burned. Like I don't want it actually like black anywhere. Like I don't want it like fully like, you know, gone. Where like the nutrition and pizza aren't really words that go together very well. But yeah, if there's like no like value in that, like it's just that dark charcoaly, no, it's too far gone. But if it's just a little burnt, I think that's pretty delicious. Cause it's tough, man. Like the cheese has to be completely melted. I don't want it like slightly melted. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way again. Mine says I googled it and apparently spiky-eared Pikachu came back in Sun and Moon. Never mind, it's a troll YouTube video with massive dislikes. Yo, you should add another dislike on there. And yo, give me the video, I'll dislike it too. As long as you can see some color. Yeah, nah, the pizza still has to look like the pizza, right? It's still like, it should, you know, look like yellow and red with like the tomato sauce and the pepperonis maybe and cheese, you know, I need to see these vibrant colors. If it's pure brown, it's edible, but like, the cheese shouldn't be brown colored in my opinion. I think that's going a little too far. Maybe if it's like here and like parts like here and there, like maybe, you know, like just one side of the pizza, like all the way at the tippy top, you know, it's in the back of the oven, it was really hot there. Like that's fine. But if like the whole pizza like that, like I'll eat it, but meh. But if it's like black, oh my goodness. No, the pizza is no good. Woman says, stop him on a diet and have a pizza in the freezer. Woman, what are you doing, man? If you're on a diet, why would you do that to yourself? That's like you're a recovering alcoholic, but you're leaving alcohol in the fridge. It's just a bad idea. It's not gonna work out well in the long run. Oh, did I ever watch that Toad moveset video? Oh, I completely forgot about that. Oh, man. Yeah, no, I completely forgot. It's on my playlist to watch later. I just don't normally look at my watch later very frequently, so I completely forgot about it. Oh, you bought the pizza before the diet. Got you. So, like, is this a long-term diet? Like, is this a diet you're gonna be on for, like, a while? Or is this just, like, a short diet, you know, for, like, a week, maybe a couple, like, just a day or something? Like, what are we talking here? Because if it's a long-term diet, man, the pizza's gotta go. I know, it hurts me to say it, man, but I wanna see people succeed with their diets. A few months is the goal. A few months? Are you just gonna have the pizza sitting in there for a few months? Or like, do you have cheat days? If you have cheat days, that's fine. Because I mean, like, obviously, you know, being on a diet doesn't mean you can't ever have pizza. Like, you know, you can be like, okay, you know, I went like 2 weeks without, you know, doing anything crazy. Let me treat myself. I don't think that's too bad. You'll probably have it in there for a few months. Yo, throw it out, man! Throw it out! And then it will be your prize? No, man! Yo, 3-month-old pizza that's just been sitting there. Probably... No. That's no good. That's no good. Yo, did you just use, what's that called? Sneaky Pebbles? What's the real name for that? It's a real name for Sneaky Pebbles. If I was paying attention, I would have seen the name of the attack. I wasn't paying attention. Remember having a Pikachu with Icicle Crash? That's a thing? I never had a Pikachu with Icicle Crash. Yo, one for me, please. That's how frozen things work? No germs are right? Well, yeah, but like, the tastiness of it is gonna go down. Like, if I have a... Yeah, no, if I have a frozen pizza in there, it's been sitting there for a long time. Yeah, same thing with, like, I don't know, a lot of things. Like, it's just gonna not taste as good. Expiration dates are more a suggestion? I mean, some frozen foods are fine. Like, they put expiration dates on there, and they actually are still good to eat for quite a while. But I don't know. It's more of a taste thing for me. If I buy pizza and put it in the freezer, like, I'm going to eat that like within like 2 to 3 weeks. Like, it's going to happen. Detrin says, as long as it's not past expiration, if it's frozen a couple months, won't kill it. Well, I mean, yeah, but are you guys serious? Are you telling me you've never put something in the freezer, had it in there for months, and then you go to eat it, and it's like the taste is just so much more mild. It's nowhere near as strong as what it normally is. Right? Right? I can't be the only one. Oh yeah, it's a psychic type, I forgot. They're from Oris? Oh, the Pikachus? Oh, it was the cosplay Pikachu. Okay. Yeah, I never actually used any of the cosplay Pikachus. I was unaware. Like, chocolate has an expiration date, but never goes bad. The outer layer just oxidizes. Not that you've noticed? Fair enough, man. Fair enough. But again, this is a second stressor here. If it's not about taste, man, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. You're on this diet. You want to be on this diet for 3 months. And you're watching this stream? I talk about pizza almost every single stream. Like, that is absolutely normal. You know, just yesterday, Vexatious was telling me off for, you know, trying to, you know, be a sellout for Donato's. I'm not a sellout for Donato's. They're the best pizza in the world. It is what it is. And there's a store opening in my town, August 7th. Because there's never been one in my town. They've been saying they were gonna open one since early 2017, man. Or no, they said it in 2016. Yeah, they said it in 2016. It is 2018, and it's happening in August. I'll be there day 1, but I am very sad about how long it took. Did you say Donato's is the best? Yes. Yes, not Domino's. Domino's is okay. Donato's is just top level, man. That's top level pizza. Winter says, things that stay in the freezer too long get covered with a thick layer of frost. Exactly! Winter Kirby understands. He knows. D-Train says, well, if it's not sealed correctly, yeah, that kills it, thanks. Well, it's not just about it being sealed. Like, you can literally just have it in your freezer. Like, if it's in there for months, like, come on. I mean, I guess it depends on the freezer. And, it might go a few days past it. And, Amane saying, Oris has a gifted cosplay Pikachu for the contest. They could have Meteor Mash, Icicle Crash, Draining Kiss, Flying Press, or Electric Terrain. Those are all really good moves, man. That's pretty nice. Wilmot says, we have Donato's in Cincinnati area. Still haven't had it because people always get La Rosas. Yo, man. Time to look up location openings to pinpoint where you live. Oh, no! But, yeah, nah, man. Like, I love pizza. I love restaurant chain pizza for sure. And, but yeah, like, when I was up in Ohio, man, I could have Donato's all the time. But now, I can't. Like, there isn't just all the Donato's all over the place, and it makes me a very, very sad panda, man. But, yeah, like, Pizza Hut used to be way better, man, but their quality's, like, dropped off, like, super hard. Domino's, I still enjoy Domino's. It's really good value for the price, in my opinion. I still think it tastes good. Like, I know some people don't like it, because, like, Domino's used to be really bad. Like, early 2000s, I think their recipe was, like, trash. But, like, late 2000s, when they changed it up and made a big marketing push, I think they did a better job. But as time has pushed on, and I'm pretty sure it's because of how low their pizza costs, the quality's dipped. But I still think it's good. And then Papa John's. Papa John's has kind of just been, like, chill, you know, the whole time. Like, it's better than Pizza Hut now, which is a shame, because it used to be nowhere near as good, but... yeah, Pizza Hut's been trying really hard to, like, lower their costs while also still having, like, high quality ingredients, and I don't know, I don't think it tastes all that great. Jacob says, I might still eat something a few days past the expiration date. For me, it depends on what it is. Like, if I'm eating applesauce and it's like a day over, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. I was thinking about it. I was like, no, I can't do that. I'll drink milk like a day after it's expired because I'm crazy and I live on the edge. I don't know what other kind of foods I would eat that are expired. Papa John's is so dry. It can be. It can be. Not exactly, I mean, like wetness isn't really what I go for my pizzas. Just about that taste, man. But yeah, I had Papa John's the other day. It's like, I like it. It's hard to like describe the taste. But I don't know. To me, the driest pizza is Pizza Hut right now. Like, if I had to call a pizza dry, it would be Pizza Hut. Because it's like, I don't know. Because they have two different, like, crusts that they do. Because they do, like, this garlic one now. And it's weird, because I don't like garlic. I do not like the taste of garlic. And it's weird, because on Pizza Hut's, like, garlic crust, it just tastes disgusting to me. But Domino's also does garlic crust, but, like, it's different. And I don't know what the combination of spices or whatever is, but like I'll eat like the garlic crust on Domino's pizza. I think it tastes great. I think you need like that, it needs to be a certain level of garlic for me to enjoy it. Papa John's is bottom tier pizza? I mean, it's okay. It's okay. Pizza Hut used to be way better than Papa John's, but I think it's fallen behind. I think their pizza's like way too sweet and sugary and doughy. It's not the firm pizza it used to be before. I know that sounds weird to say, but yeah, no, that's how I feel. Domino's I think is better than Papa John's in taste. I know a lot of people would disagree, but that is how I feel. Woman says Papa John's is always good and greasy. Yeah, I would say it's pretty greasy pizza. Apparently the Papa is a bad person, but he looks like he drives NASCAR, so I assumed that already. Yep. You also never get thin crust. I generally prefer like pan style, but I do also like thin crust. I'm not a huge fan of deep dish pizza, but every now and then I have a deep dish pizza that's actually pretty good. It just kind of depends. I've gotta swap off of Inviso. He has no more water type attacks. But yeah, out of all of those, like, those are like the main three, man, because those restaurant chains are just all over the place. So most people know those. But Donato's isn't everywhere. Like, Donato's, man, oh my goodness. Because, like, I think they do, like, a pan-style pizza that has a thicker crust. But the thin one's, oh, it's so good. And the spices they use, man, oh my goodness. I'm getting so hungry just talking about it. Feels bad, man. Now let's get Adeline in there. Too sweet? Yeah, I think Pizza Hut pizza's too sweet. Cause like, I don't know, man. Like, Pizza Hut pizza to me tastes more like a treat. Like, cause like pizza, like it's really greasy, right? So generally pizza has like more of a bitter taste to it, but not, like Pizza Hut doesn't taste very bitter to me. I know bitter, a lot of people attribute that with bad, but I don't think bitter is necessarily bad. It's just, you know, it's just the opposite of sweet. Featuring says, Banks, you don't like garlic. Have you seen Gypsy make that curry chicken? Yes, I know. The curry chicken has garlic in it. I make curry chicken as well for myself, and I put garlic in it. I don't like garlic. But there are certain combinations of food and certain combinations of spices that makes garlic delicious to me. But, like, garlic in and of itself, I do not like. There are a lot of, like, garlic bread. I don't like garlic bread. I do not think it tastes good. I have no water type attacks. Gosh darn it. No, I'm leaving. And a woman says, best pizza for me though? There's a place called Max and it's so good. Either at 2 AM drinking or 12 PM for lunch. Yo, that sounds good, man. And yeah, Papa John's is pretty sweet. Never had deep dish. Yeah, deep dish can be good, man. But she's looking for a magma stone. They say a magma stone was found in a volcano in the distant Sinnoh region. Apparently it had something to do with Heat Grand. Well, I'm not playing Gen 4, so I don't have that. You've never heard of Donato's? Yeah, nah, it's a restaurant chain, but it's not as big as Pizza Hut, Papa John's. and Domino's. So not everyone knows Donato's, man, but I'm telling you, it is the stuff. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for its opening. I will go in there and I will eat that pizza like a king. Wonder why only the father from the richest stayed here. I hear that the shops in Joint Avenue are run by amazing Pokemon trainers. Okay, I can't lose to them. I'm getting excited about this. As you can see, I'm an ultra-rich billionaire. And as you can see, my hobby is to collect rare items. In fact, this outfit is ultra expensive and rare. Can you see it, can you? There's something that this billionaire wants to get his hands on, even if it means spending a lot of money. You have such a rare item, do you? You don't have a rare item, do you? Excuse me, man. And a woman says, no wonder you hate seafood, you hate garlic. You probably hate lemon citrus too. No, I'm not against lemon or citrus either. Like, it's specifically garlic. Like, I don't go out of my way to add, like, lemon juice to everything, but it can taste good. I like lemons. I like lemonade. And yeah, citrusy things are fine. But yeah, garlic, ugh, it's a very different taste. Punch the rich guy? I know, right? Just gurring at me because I didn't have the item he wanted. He says, I've returned. Just spent like 2 hours cleaning my dust-infested hard drive. Yo, that's good, man. Gotta take good care of your stuff. Go suck a lemon, garlic hater. Yo, look. It is what it is. I think the pure taste of garlic is bad. I don't like the raw taste of garlic. But there are certain combinations of spices or other flavors that allows me to enjoy garlic. And it's weird, I don't know what it is, I don't have it down to a T. Like, cause like when I make curry chicken, like I'll have soy sauce in there and curry powder, salt and pepper. You know, add a little bit of garlic and it tastes good. It tastes good, man. Where do I go? What do I do? Where am I? Undella Town? Is there a gym here? Can I beat somebody up? I want to beat him up. Also get repels? Smart man. Keep forgetting about those repels. Oh, I need to go north? Okay, we'll go do that. But hey, buddy, you got any repels for me? I won't need these in Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, because I can just walk away, but for now, I would like to buy a lot of repels. Yeah, let's get the max ones. I don't need that many. 40 should do the trick, I think. That should do me. While I'm here, I'd also like to buy some super potions. Give me like 20 of those. Also, give me some hyper potions. Yeah, another 10 ought to do me. And then Pokeballs, I'm probably good on them, but I'll take another 10 for the road. Thank you very much. Perfect. Decent, I was about finished, then I noticed a white dust line behind like 2 fans, then I realized that the water cooler filter was a snow resort. Yo, feels bad, man. Uh-oh, wait up! Let's see how well we've raised our Pokemon. Oh no, Winter Kirby wants to fight! It's been a while since we fought him, man. Alright, let's go, Winter Kirby. What you got? Alright, he's gonna open up with Unpheasant. It's level 39, alright. So he's gonna hit a little powerful. Let's do a fly. Let's do a pie. Yeah, I recently dusted out my computer myself. It wasn't quite that bad. My hard drive isn't like covered or consumed by dust. But yeah, no, like there was a lot of dust on all the like where all the fans were. So yeah, I had to get rid of that. And there was some dust that was kind of like on the power supply. I'm like, that's not good. So I had to get rid of all that. Oh no, I fell for the taunt. What'll I do? Oh, Winter Kirby with a hyper potion. Gosh darn it. Yeah, do that? Yeah, no, we got this, man. Oh, he's using Detect to stop my fly. Well, ain't that unfortunate. Well, it's bad AI. He won't do it every time. He won't do it every time. Ugh. Okay. I see you, Razor Winds. Right, he's gonna Detect. That's real cute, because I'm gonna roost. I want that HP back. I mean, I know I was just complaining about his Hyper Potion, but this isn't even an item, so justified. I wish I knew Surf. Wait, don't I have Surf? I should teach Adeline Surf. That'd be a good idea. Don't you crit me with this, man. Alright, we good. Yo, easy peasy. Wasn't I already taunted? Alright, whatever, man. Alright, use Razor Wind. Nope, that's Air Slash. Don't use attacks. Nice. Alright, that's Unpheasant. I'm at full HP. That's a good first Pokemon, man. Let's go. Alright, level 42. I was about to send in Superior. Yeah, I'll stay in. I'll stay in. The grass type, right? Yeah, let's deal with this. Yeah, I have an all water type team. Ooh, Coil. What is that? Attack, defense, and accuracy. Okay. That's not the best! But he already used his Hyper Potion, so he shouldn't get too much off of this. But yeah, my second fly is not going to take him out. Yeah, this is my only physical attack, so... I mean, I plan on teaching it Surf, so even if I had that, it wouldn't really help too much. If I get the crit though, this will knock him out. Nope, no crit. There's the Leaf Blade, this is going to hurt. A one hit! I didn't think it would one hit. I didn't think it would one hit. Alright, but you know who's got this? Tid Samurai! He is so powerful. Yo, Aqua Jet, go! Please be enough damage! Please be enough! Ugh, no, it was not. Goodbye, Tid Samurai! Bye! Bye! I thought it would be enough damage. I was hopeful, but nah, not after this coils. I was delusional. Yo, and Bizzo, oh, please be faster than him. Don't let him sweep the team, man. Don't let him do it. Oh, he is faster. He's gonna sweep the team. Gonna sweep the team. Well, there goes the Bizzo. Yo, rip, man. Rippity dippity do. It is what it is, man. Slam. Okay, well, it's not a grass type attack. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness, man. So lucky. We lucked out. Oh my goodness. That's not good AI, but like he set up. He set up because he happened to use those two moves in a row, man. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get rid of Workup. I don't need that. Just use Revive? I could, but I think we're good here. Semi-Sierra. Fire type, huh? You ever hear the story of the Azumarill and the Aquatail? It goes like this. I missed the first time, and then... Haha! You don't like that too much, do you? Yeah, at least he listened to the story. I appreciate it. Couldn't even draw up my team's real strength. How pathetic. Calm down, Winter Kirby. It's not that serious. Great. If we're this strong, Team Plasma will run screaming when they see us. Don't let them get away, though. For Purloin, I'll get it back for sure. So Senpai, keep helping me out. Also continue to work hard on the Pokedex. You're the one who's officially asked to complete it after all. Alright, bye! And yo, Kyans is in here saying hi. How you doing, Kyans? Unfortunately, you came in just as I'm about to end the stream. Cause yeah, Senpai normally starts streaming around this time, but this is when I normally end. I mean, I used to, like, I would say between, like, January to May, I was streaming pretty late. But unfortunately, I have to wake up really early in the morning now, so I gotta go ahead and get some of that sleep. But yo, much love to everyone who came in here, man. I've been having a lot of fun today talking about the Pokemons and all the random things. Y'all made this a pretty fun stream, so much appreciation, guys. But I don't plan on streaming tomorrow, because yeah, I don't normally stream on Thursdays or Fridays. If I randomly change my mind, I'll let you guys know on Discord. But I'm gonna find someone to host. Oh, never mind, I don't have to look very hard. Senpai is online right now with the Fortnite. I don't know if